Yes. Yes.
Hello, everybody. Welcome on into the Silly Coyote. I am Siobhan, your host for the evening. How is everybody doing? How is everybody
making me horny?
No can do, buddy Reno. Hello. Hello, Minty. Thank you. Yes, thank you for using my preferred pronouns. Catus, hello, and welcome on in. I hope you're having a good one. Aquilux, happy lurking. Good to see you. Captain Tom, screaming as always. Good. I'm going to worry about the day that Captain Tom stops screaming. That's going to be the day. It's going to be a scary day indeed.
How?
Way, hey, roll and go. In spirit, hello. It feels like it's been a while. How are you doing, in spirit? Welcome on in. How are you doing, Bean? So, Rodonic, hi. I see you lurking. Happy lurking. Also, thank you for the 9 subs. The verbiage on you, Adab, is terrible. For the 9 subs. Is that 9 subs ahead? Oh, God. Robot, you're so bad. Okay, subscribe for 9 months. Subscribe for 3 months in advance. Okay. Well, anyways, thanks for the resub. Hello. Hello and welcome on in, Captain Tom. What can I get you today? It's Catus. You raise a glass and say, to something. Cheers to something. Fulfy, yarr. Is yarr not working? Hold on. I got to change out my headphones. These ones are falling apart. You go over here. I will use my big headphones here, even though they get my head all sweaty. Ah, that's better. Ooh. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. Oh, man. You don't feel it's been that long? Well, fair enough. I'm just a coyote. It's hard for me to remember things all the time, always. So fun news is I'm having terrible technical difficulties. I have to basically just call this machine a wash, and rewrite the whole art PC, which is fine because that was the attempt anyways to swap the stream PC with the main PC, because what we thought was his throwaway computer is actually fairly decent when you add a bunch of RAM to it. Who'd have thunk? Huh. I don't know computers. I yar at them until they work. Sometimes I turn them off and on again and then they work. And I call myself an IT professional. What you mean to say is that's the day that Skull and Hati catch the sun and the moon. That's what's going to happen. Captain Tom screams into the heavens just to keep Skull and Hati off their guard. And they can't ever catch the sun and the moon. And Luna, hello. Welcome on in. You are a vibrant green today. This isn't your normal color on my screen. I'm very shocked. Hello. So I was speaking of IT professionals. I could do Luna's job, who does this professionally, because I just turn things off and on again, and they usually work. It's the case when they do not work that I don't know what I'm doing. I just know how to systematically break things and fix them. And that usually gets me through. It got me through 10 years of web development. So knowing how to break things in an appropriate order is a good way of figuring out how to put them back together. Hi, Cynic! How are you? Welcome on in. How's everybody's weekend? Oh, I got this microphone doesn't work. So yeah, I'm having terrible technical difficulties today, which is going to put a bit of a damper on story time, but I think I can make it work. I am a coyote. Oh, you know what? I forgot to turn on the redeems over here where you can pet me and scan me and throw things at my head. We're not playing a game, so reverse doesn't make sense. The IRL doggo is here. What is that? What is that? Oh no, don't scan me. Don't, no! Did that one post to the Discord? Let me check. They should post to the Discord, and we're gonna fix it. We've gotten some feedback that like it feels like a giant waste. And granted it is. It is a giant waste to have all those dead pixels. So it'd be nice to have like the nameplate. It would be nice to have the screen over there, like where you guys are looking. But it's going to have to take some setup. And to do setup, we need time. Luckily, we're going to take some time off from streaming for the rest of the year after today. It wasn't a choice I wanted to make, but with all the technical difficulties, kind of just need to scrub everything out like clean and give the tavern a good old deep cleaning and then come back with some fresh eyes on things. But yeah, I hope to get this going because this is... Thank you for the pets.
Today is fine day in California.
You know? You know those Californians are wily like that? They'll put Friday any day of the week. Ah, to have a Friday again. You remember Fridays? I remember Fridays. I remember being able to say, sorry, sucker, I'm clocked out for the weekend. There's nothing you can tell me to do. We work for ourselves, and now it's like, I don't get to say that, because I'm that person. And now I can't take a vacation because I feel guilty. The kid wants chicken nuggets? Dude, I want chicken nuggets. Can I get chicken tendies? Like good restaurant quality tendies? Who am I kidding? I'll take any kind of chicken. I'm a slut for chicken. Well, luckily, Captain Tom, that's only a week. And you should be able to hang out with your family. If I miss you guys, which I probably will, I'll probably jump on a Discord and just do the same thing, but expecting a lot less performative steps taken. You got a game working. You got Valheim working. I was going to talk about our Valheim game. This is going to be fun and exciting. Part of the story time, I want to be able to share like other things that happen in life. And part of that is the games with partners. And Luna and our boyfriend are going to be playing Valheim, a modded version. We've played through it before, and we've played through it. And he put it succinctly last night, is that it's just like we've played this game so many times and we've beaten it over and over. It's like kind of modding it is like a way of dressing it up as a brand new game. You prefer fish sticks?
Stop making me horny!
Do you like Valheim that much, Captain Tom? Is that it? Man, I wish I could like fish sticks. Maybe if there's like good quality fish sticks. I used to grow up on like fish squares, like that was our fish sticks. And I think they were like meant for like sandwiches, but we never put them on sandwiches. We just covered them in tartar sauce. And they were nasty. They were vile. Hi, Dio. Welcome on in. How are you? How was your weekend? Wait, are you the first streamer friend? You are the first streamer friend to pop in. Good. I'm going to catch up on this. Dio's a fun artist. Does some cute art. Does a lot of good quality music. A lot of plays like you played Sonic Adventure 2, didn't you, on stream? Or am I just thinking of the music? I don't have a brain cell left in my head. Hi. I'm Chiffon. And Captain Tom will stream eventually. And Bomberdactyl. When are you going to stream again, Bomberdactyl? I miss your streams. I never actually seen one of your streams, but I do miss them. I would like to see you stream. But hello, Bomberdactyl. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Still has the weird pink textures. Try switching over to OpenGL as the renderer. I've noticed, like, in our last game, that switching from the regular drivers to that work. I've also realized that my video drivers were way out of date for the graphics card, so those were way out of date. That might have also caused it, and they were using the open source version still, as opposed to the NVIDIA drivers. Was in the other room? You could have sworn you heard somebody's something about plugging up all week. Oh no, I wasn't here. I don't know. I don't say anything sussy. That cannot be me. Yeah, I was watching a little bit of Snoot's stream in the background yesterday. I'm excited to understand what that is, Captain Tom. Because you already have such a walk-on on your own. But hello, Dio. Welcome on in. Was watching Snoot play, and I was laughing at how, like, did Snoot get decimated by, what's the deer's name again? Come on, not Vigsvisitor. It's Ichthir. Did Snoot get, like, decimated by Ichthir? I looked over and I just seen Snoot's like base being destroyed. I was like, huh. That's unfortunate. And you're doing good at the moment. Excellent.
Today is fine day in California.
Thank you for the follow. Follows are anonymous, but if you'd like to tell us about your day, I'd love to hear it in chat. Also, hello, I know you. I'm excited to understand what your custom command there is, Captain Tom. Custom Lucario walk-on. That's interesting to me. I'm interested in this. So we can do walk-on noises. I don't know about walk-on animations. That could be done. And now I'm just curious what that looks like. What are you thinking, Captain Tom? Work with me here. Work with me here. And also, please send me a DM so we can chat it out, because I will forget. It's still saying you have new build pieces. Oh my god, right? It was like going for 10 minutes. We had added 72 mods on Valheim, and I picked up something. And it was like, you can now build these millions of things. I was like, oh my god. Ow! Why? Why? Who threw that? Fulfi? Violent. You like how 183 megabytes per second download isn't enough to keep a Twitch from buffering. Why? That's a fairly low bit rate. What's going on with your internet there, Captain Tom? Are you on mobile? Like, I know you usually watch us on mobile, but like, are you on mobile internet data? Fallon, hi. Thank you for the pets. Welcome on into the Silly Coyote. How are you doing today? How was your weekend? You might just do coast streams with Snoot. Yes, hell yes. You guys can play like the co-op games, like Risk of Rain is one I've seen people play together. But like, I was thinking It Takes Two is a really cute game. It's like a puzzle solver. I feel like that one would be good for you guys. Just suggestions. You love how the sh in stick gets transmuted to D due to the second sh in wait. Oh. Shtick, dick. Yeah. My kid says that. Oh, for the longest time, he had a hard time saying the ST. Hi, Leroy. Welcome on in. How are you doing, Bean? He had such a hard time saying the ST in stick, so he's like, I'm playing with my stick. But he wasn't saying stick, he was saying it with a D. It was so funny. I was like, no, honey, you've got to say the ST. Stick. Yeah, I'm playing with my dick. It's like, no, stop it. People are going to talk. It keeps saying you have yet another update. Yeah, try turning it off and on again. That fixes everything. That's not worth an entire associate's degree right there in IT professionals. The deer-related incident, yes. That's amazing. Oh, Captain Tom, are you Catus, are you okay? Looks like you got something in your eye. If you need to use the restroom to rinse out your eyes, it makes sense. We've got some fresh water in there. It's good. I'm glad to hear that Fixit's such a good employee. It's interesting that they make you work through the holidays, but you know, time and a half. And they're not paying you time and a half. Oh, they're not paying you at all. Oh, it's kind of an indentured servitude sort of thing. Interesting. And you signed up for that on your own? Making new lore here for the Fixit Corporation. Hey, Ash, what you playing? I think. Oh, I don't know. I just have it on a 8-bit mix. You recognize it, huh? Did it? What one was it that was playing at that time? When you said that, it was The Massacre by Fonto Menke. Interesting. Yay, Violence is back. Yeah, Wolfie, welcome back. I'm sorry we turned off we're trying to figure out how to do PNG tubers and also violence. Like, we know that Twitch integrated throwing system is available, but like it's like another purchase and it doesn't feel right to do it for just PNGs once we're all trying to move over to 3D. I don't know, it's a weird thing that we have to deal with. But then thinking of whatever you come in and say hi, just play a Lucario GIF. Okay. I think that could happen. That should be easy enough. I'll have to think about that one because I want to make it a little bit easier for us to add things, and walk-ons are like noises. If you want to add GIF, it should be easy. I'm just not sure how to do it because sounds can queue up pretty readily in StreamerBot, and I think GIFs can too. Like we can wait till one plays. Say, for instance, you walk in when somebody else has a GIF walk in, and it has to play on every scene too, so it has to take some thought, whereas sounds kind of just play in the background. But I shall work with you on that. Do I got plans for later? Yes, I do, in fact. Valheim with partners. Also, I have a little bit of work that I want to do, but I don't know if I'm ever going to get to it. And you're doing okay, Leroy. Excellent. Don't forget, we have the MERP command. What quote was that? Oh my god. You clicker train friends more than your own damn dog. It's true. It is true. That was probably me saying that. I cannot remember who was fronting at that time. I haven't read through them. I got a list of DMs that I need to go through today, Leroy. The weekends kind of get like Discord gets pushed to the background. But I see it in the queue, yeah. Nope, the only thing is eyes is in your eyes is you, beautiful. Aw. Thank you. Oh. So has anybody got plans for Christmas? Like, who's going to see family? Who's going to hang out with friends? Who's going to stay home and cry a little bit in the shower? I'm sorry, that got sad. Well, I want to ask Garflin, when Garflin comes in, he was supposed to share some information with us on, there's a Twitch event where people are doing kind of a small little streamer like raid train sort of thing. So people don't have to spend Christmas alone if, they're not necessarily in touch with their family anymore, as folk in the LGBT community can find, or just because you'd spent holiday and your vacation time during Thanksgiving and now you don't have it, and so you're stuck kind of just spending Christmas alone. There's an event, and I wish I had understood this before opening my mouth, but when Garflin comes in, hopefully Garflin comes in today, we'll hound him about it. And I'll get him to post stuff in the Discord. So you guys shouldn't be alone on Christmas. Yes, Captain Top, I will need you to send me the GIF. You don't have any plans anymore? Fair. Yeah, but there's going to be this streamer thing, and I wish I had more information about it. Garflin was supposed to send stuff, but he's been absolutely flabbergasted with his birthday subathon thing. So I think it might be Fluffmas. Yeah, I don't specifically know, but yeah, that sounds about right. What do you know about that, Fulfy? All right, so I gotta tinker off to the side for a second because, okay, now, okay, that seems to be done. Can I just run OBS? So I'm having all sorts of problems. Like I was saying at the beginning, I'm having all sorts of technical issues. Good to go? So far, so good. Oh, interesting. That is way out of date. How did this happen? Interesting. So we have a setup where we have two PCs. That has been problematic. At the beginning, it was lovely because I could play a full game and have my VTuber on some crappy software. And, well, for a long time, it was crappy hardware. And it worked great. I could run a full 3D game, had no problems, could run the sounds, nothing got bogged down, and it was perfect. However, the capture card has been a bastard lately. It just refuses to see any signals. And it might be because the cable is worn out. I don't know. It just sits there doing nothing all day. But it might be worn out. And so before figuring that out, we have other options. And our other options are a software called No Machine, which is like kind of a remote desktop sort of protocol. It's a little bit slow and it doesn't have the best graphics. So we're trying out something called OBS Teleport. OBS Teleport allows OBS to talk to another OBS installation across the network. However, when I tried to open that up today, OBS was just crashing, and it has some issue that they know exists, but they do not know how to fix it. Basically, what it comes down to is like a bunch of people have this issue, and they're just like, try all these things. And then usually the thread dies out from there. So over this next week, I'm going to be doing a big conversion. I was supposed to do this ages ago at this point, but things get in the way, life happens, yada yada. I want to do hi SB, welcome on in. Hi. I want to do a breakdown of our tech setup because I feel like it could be very informative for folk trying to get into streaming. Maybe you guys have like old crappy computer and a laptop. Well, that should be enough to stream a lot of stuff. No, you wait for that. Okay, that's fine. Thank you, honey. But it should be enough in order to get started, right? You can upgrade over time, and like Garflin and we've actually done this as well, kind of just use whatever like donations people give for the stream in order to put back into the stream and like upgrade things, so the stream just improves with your guys' contributions. Yada yada. What was I talking about? What is my point here? I want to be able to like show people that they can like stream on stuff with like just using pretty low-end hardware like we've done. Thank you for sending me that GIF. What a cute little guy. What a little guy. Captain Tom, you're such a little guy. Oh. Captain Tom, I want to show that you can stream. Deglion is going to, I think Deglion is the name, yeah. I don't know who that is, but I do feel like that's the name. That sounds familiar-ish. Some event on the 24th and 25th. You'll link the Blue Sky post in the Discord. Thank you. Speaking of which, if you guys aren't already a part of the Discord, we have a Discord. Discord, sorry, misspoke. Or did I? Yeah, we have a Discord. I know there's 1,000 Discords out there, but ours has dad jokes, which is our main selling point, I think. Although it's been quite a quiet lately. Yeah, we just have a small little cute community there. Captain Tom's there, barking and wolfing and mooing at everybody and getting horny every day. You swapped your HDMI cable for a few months ago. It solved all the issues. You tried teleport with OBS. It works fine. Yeah, you were using it before OBS just decided to stop working. And it only stopped working after we added teleport. And so cannot tell you what happened. But also at the same time, a bunch of other things started to break too. We had some updates that should have been run a lot sooner, so I think they might have gotten botched. You had a Windows 7 with 3 gigabytes of RAM. Let's go, Captain Tom. Sergaz, hi. Welcome on in. I guess I could start. This should be easy, so I should be able to start with just... Let me see, how would this work? So I'd go over here to the window capture, hide this, hide that, and hide that one. And then I would add this source. How you doing, Sir Gaz? What is going on in your side of the world? Are you hanging out with family or friends during the holidays? Are you one of those crazy people that brings a tree inside the house, decorates it like a drunkard? That's not judgment. Despite how it sounds. What am I doing here? I need to window capture. Thank you. I'm going to do this as a temporary one. Nope, I don't need you to see the Twitch chat because that's what you guys are looking at. It would be Twitchception. Okay, apparently that doesn't work. Oh, do I have to have it highlighted? That doesn't work, does it? Does this one? Windows, you're something else. I can't do window. How do I do this? Or a display capture, rather. I can't do that. Capture... Game capture? Does this work? Capture any full screen application. No, specific window. Window is going to be... Huh. Okay, so that doesn't work. What is the difference between game capture and window capture? Like, it sees a difference. I don't understand it. Huh. Well, apparently I can't do that either, for reasons unknown to me. Okay, let me try again. Maybe I just open it fresh, and OBS will be fine with it. All right, come on. Scuff stream. You guys were intending to see a professional streamer? Ah! Ah!
Stop making me horny!
I can't do that. You know I can't. And if I could, I didn't want to. Slideshow? Can I just do it as a slideshow? Oh. I sure can. How do I do this? Does this work? OBS? You tell me, OBS. Are you happy with this? Photo viewer? Oh ho ho! I messed up. I threw myself into the void. Well, anyways, this is going to be terribly awkward. Let me bring up Twitch chat over here. so I can see what y'all are doing and saying about me behind my back. Woof, you would say that, wouldn't you? Garflin, hi, we were talking about you just now. And actually, you're just in time to talk about your birthday party thing. Your birthday VR celebration. Twitch, dashboard. All right, let me catch up, guys, real quick. Garflin, welcome on into the Silly Coyote. How are you doing today, Bean? What are your plans for the week? I'm being invasive. Tell me all of your life plans. Garflin, tell me. Give me your life plans. You pretty much just woke up from a nap, not spending time with family, probably online with friends. Heck yes. Yarr at Windows. Yarr at the Windows. Tried gaming on Linux Mint. Haven't booted Windows in months. Yeah, we primarily use Linux Mint. The only reason we did have Windows was a couple of the programs we started out with have been Windows only and didn't really feel like going through the process of setting up Wine or Proton to emulate them, or setting up VMs and partitioning what at the time was very minimal resources to have those programs run. But they've basically been all replaced. The only thing that really remains, I think, was so StreamerBot has like, that's one of them, but the only thing that really remains is the capture card. The capture card doesn't have a driver that works with Linux, and we've tried to find it. There's third-party ones, but haven't had any luck. Scuff stream, Garflin stream. It's your party, and you can cry if you want to. Did you cry? You should have cried. Did you cry? I hope you didn't. Well, if you did, I hope I didn't miss it. What am I saying? Game Capture has different capture hooks in Windows Capture, if you remember correctly. It seems to run that way on Linux, too. You can't tell what the difference is? Yeah, me neither. Always wolf behind your back and on front of your back and to the side of my back. Captain Tom, I knew you had my back. It was hyper fun. You teared up. Oh, you did cry. Oh, that's so fun. You're currently working. They extended your hours. So long, extra long days. Oh, no, you work for the Fix-It Corporation. Christmas in retail, but do my best. Well, congrats, I guess. Time and a half? Do you get time and a half? Do you get extra monies? You better get extra monies, or I'm going to burn that place down. Yeah. I'm going to be upset if it burns down, and then I get blamed for it. Just out of habit. Why are you burning, Sonic? Thank you for the pets. You appreciate my violence. Seamus, yeah. Was the other freak hound? This is you, Hucky, right? Deaf dog at the moment, so never mind. Hi, Hucky. Garflin, do you remember if this was this freak hound that is in front? That was Hucky, right? Aw, Garflin. Big hugs to you, you silly, passionate bean. Boop, Hucky. So yeah, let's get through this. I think Is this the one? Do I do it through here? No, I can't do it through here. I have to do it through here because Windows is a fool. So what do I have? So can I see my mouse? Of freaking course I can't. All right. Oh, you can. So this is Seamus. Seamus was hanging out. This was Hucky and Cheese Beagle. It was a very fun time. Garflin was having a birthday celebration. You can see other beans in the back. Can't remember everybody's name, unfortunately, because my brain is that of soup. Look at this setting, though. Gosh. So you can see Maple Bork. Maple Bork and Cheese Beagle are here. It was either Hucky or Dooms. I think in that moment that was Hucky, because Hucky and Cheese Beagle were talking to Seamus at first. So, like, you can actually see, like, little beans here in the background. What is happening? What are you guys doing out there? Don't drown. There's sharks. Of course, Seamus is being a dork and taking selfies of himself. And look at him. He's so cute. He's so proud of himself. Oh my gosh. So this is Foxworth. This is Foxworth, QT, who is a cutie. I think this is Hucky in the background too. Hucky switched to a different avatar from the free count and was running around being a gremlin. Oh, this is Garflin. Garflin had a halo on. This is the happy birthday boy. Behind me is Static Autumn Durgan. Autumn Durg. What are you woofing at, Captain Tom? Yes, just read-only mode. Thank you. Thank you. That is you. You're right. When are you going to get that thing colored so it can look like you? You know, you got to get that quest-friendly version. Why don't you just make a... Oh, you can't make what do you call it? You can't make a imposter and then play the imposter. The imposter is only if you can see others. Right. No, Captain Tom, you're the cutie. Despite what your letters at the back say, it's not DT, you're a cute T. Yeah, take that, nerd. Oh, it's Sergaz! Look at Sergaz in the Christmas outfit. Sergaz is such friend. Look at this bean. Look at this cute sweater. I love that. Yeah, Gwant. And you ran around gwang at Seamus. Yeah, I'm not going to roll you over if I stand up. Okay, good. So cute. Yes! Look at how happy. That's so good. Your avatar has a lot of charm there, Sir Gaz. A lot of charm. I hope you feel proud. All right. I don't remember everybody here, but you see Garflin. Garflin had these paws on. They were just like part of the world and got attached to Garflin. And Garflin was so scrungled, but looked like was having such fun with them. Who is going to ruin this pupper's face? Like, look at this pupper. Are you going to ruin that pupper's day by saying, hey, your paws look scrungly? No. I'm going to let that pupper be a pupper. So Garflin was running around. Oh, I didn't realize you had him on your feet, too. Garflin, you could just send it over. We've got some experience with it. And I've got to get mine upgraded because I have a Christmas outfit that I'm working on. So you're welcome to send them over and we can try to work on it. Shouldn't be any problem. And I'd be actually be okay with it because it's practice and I want to get the practice in there. And you've done enough for us that I would love to help you out with that if you feel up to sharing. You wonder why it's black around the logo in the center on your end. Oh, who knows? I don't know if it fully loaded. What's supposed to be here? Is it just supposed to be the sweater? I wonder if, because a couple of weeks ago, we were hanging out with Bug Husband's group, and it was a large enough group that we had a crash. And it's the first time we've had a crash. And when we came back, everybody was scrungled. And since then, like, we've had to manually load avatars sometimes. I thought we turned off the safety mode thing that activated, but potentially that's what happened. Unclear, because this is on the Windows side of things. This isn't through Linux, because we haven't figured out how to get our headset to work through Linux VR yet. Huh, who knows? Didn't look bad. I love the proliferation of the term scrungle. Right. And Garflin was being a cutie. Do I have a way of turning this one? I do not. Hamming it up. Absolutely beautiful picture. Unfortunately, you have to tilt your head. Gosh. Look at this beautiful beast with the scrungle paws. You had a medical mask stuck on your face. We've trolled people with those. Like, this world in particular has some props that you can stick on people, and you could just stick them to any bone. So we run up and like put it on people's arms and stuff, and they can't get it off. We've had like, there's sunglasses that are sitting around, so we've had like sunglasses sticking out of people's necks. Of course, Garflin is absolutely in the mode to ham it up. So Garflin and Seamus were a perfect team in this moment. Then this is Static Autumnderg, who is there. And look at this beautiful free count. It's a little bit... the hue is a little bit exaggerated because of the world, but it's such a beautiful free count. They did such a good job coloring it. And like the little like leaves on there too, they're so good. I wish these... Oh, and then King Panda, of course. King Panda. I think this was Squeaky Orca, right, Garflin? Squeaky Orca was here. Sergaz in the background staring at all the Garflin pictures. King Panda, and then Static Autumnderg. So many good beans. I wish we could do multi-shout-out. Here, let me see. Shout-out. There's so many. Yeah, so it was King Panda. I don't know King Panda's. It's meaty bappers, right? Seamus was sharing his bappers too with people. Oh gosh, who was this? Who was this? Oh, I can't remember who this was. This was another friend. And then you can see Jay Zucchini in the background. Just probably a gremlin. Foxworth cutie being a cutie. Yeah, this was Foxworth. I'm talking about, is this who? No, this is Foxworth back here. Who's this? And if this is Foxworth, who's this imposter? I love that Seamus didn't bother remembering any of this for me to make this easy on me. Generic fox number 7. Yeah, so this is generic fox number 7. Isn't that cute? Oh, it's Suli. Gotcha. And then Jay. Jay with the little mini... What do they call that? Mini winter paw. There were so many foxes there. Oh, and Joey Roo and Cheese Beagle were having a discussion about being parents. Yeah, it was so... These two are parents, and then Seamus was a parent in there and like trying to talk with them, and it was an interesting time. Who the hell is this? It's me. It's always you. It is you. Hello. Oh, no, it's usually Orchid, but you're also welcome in. Someday you'll get past your crippling social anxiety and join in on a meetup. We have a story about that, in fact. Not necessarily yours, but we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh. Garflin's event was huge. It was kind of terrifying seeing that many people, but I don't know if they were all there for like birthday reasons. There were some random people showing up too. So I know where that was also happening. Could you send me all those photos later? Oh my God. Fine, Garflin. Yeah, I could do that. Your vision was warped because of Quest. You gotta have to figure out how to do the Steam Link. It's fairly easy. It's really easy, honestly. Gonna Google that word. Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. An anomalocrisis. Zephyr, hi. Hello, Leo. How are you doing, Bean? Oops. No, I closed it because I'm a fool. Where was I at? Oh, I was right here. Of course, we were just talking about this. Can I do it now? Well, hello, Leo. I was trying to do this, but I have too many computers and keyboards in front of me. Did that go through at all? Hello? What the hell happened? Oh, it's in read-only mode. Right. I am having so much scuff today. I love it. There. Get loved. Get loved. I saw you've been playing Path of Exile. How is it for you? How do I do this? Oh, sorry, I didn't know it was automatically connected like that. I was going to skip through everything and not see. No, stop. Stop. Let me do these things. So I can't remember who this was. I think this was Jay that turned into this little bean. And just had that. A lot of people have little like weird avatars that they like to turn into just for the jokes. Looks like ads are going to start in 3 minutes, folks. I'm going to take a little stretch break, get some hydration, and try to get my computer working. But that's also asking a lot, so no promises. If you're looking for something social to do on Saturdays and other days too, there's a regular party in Chill Out VR at 11 p.m. interesting. So Chill Out VR is like the alternative one, right? That's the one Pythos prefers. How does it, like, I think somebody else was talking about it too. We've looked into it. It's just, it's the same thing with like social media platforms. It's like you can find the best social media platform in all the world, but it doesn't mean shit if you don't have friends that play it. And everybody and their sister that we know, except for like Pythos and I guess at you Aquilux, is that everybody's on VRC. The issue is the devs in VRC. I'm not sure the drama. And hi, Kia. Welcome on in. Last stream for the year. It is. I'm having too many scuff issues and all sorts of problems. And also just kind of want to get back to the stream and get a fresh eye. Things are starting to feel a little dated and whatnot. But hey, you know what? Before then, guys, go give Kia a follow. Kia's a funny, silly streamer who does a lot of cool games. Not your usual selection. So if you're kind of looking for new games, first we saw you playing through, what was that tie? The Tie the Tiger? Tasmanian Tiger, something like that? Tie the Tasmanian Tiger. That was like the first one we saw you playing through. And then you've been playing like a hunter game, and then you play I don't know, you play such a wide variety of games, and you're...
Stop making me horny!
Yeah, me fumbling on words is doing it for you, huh, Captain Tom? Fair. You know, Captain Tom, this could be a sign of deeper issues, but, you know, I'm not going to judge. I don't judge. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger does it for you. Got it. Fair. It looked like a cutie bean. Oh, excuse me. I'm dying here. You'll date me? Do it, coward. Get over here. Make me dinner, and I'll make your night. Because I certainly can't feed myself. Oh, I guess I could kind of get into that. I've figured things out about myself. Here's a personal ad for you guys who've subscribed and are lucky enough to get ads. I found something out about myself. Is that I don't have I have like an aphantasia for tastes. I didn't know this until, like, Seamus got a lot of time to front during my little dormancy, like, vacation thing that I did. So Seamus got to front a lot more, and he got to start to realize that he was describing it to Luna, and Luna compared it to having the same thing that Remy gets in Ratatouille, where he can kind of merge senses in his head and like, oh, these would go good together. And in contrast, I don't. I have aphantasia of tastes. I cannot tell you if two things are going to be good or terrible together. I can think of what peanut butter tastes like. And then I can think about what ranch tastes like. But by God, I cannot put them together in my head. I can't even, like, to be honest, I don't do that good of a job in turning, like, oh, this is what peanut butter tastes like. I'm trying to imagine it right now, and even that, I can't tell you. I can taste it. I can hold it in my head for a little bit. But I can't, like, then have, like, ranch dressing and, like, think that I shouldn't put those two together. How? Why did we hurt me, Minty? Oh, Justin Viper did it. I see how it is. Welcome on in. Ow. Fair enough. I'm sorry. I read the wrong name. I'm not using my normal setup. So apparently, I have this inability to understand flavors. which then explains all of the food crimes that I've committed. My food felonies are something to do with my structure of brain. The brain didn't decide to partition me any sense of flavor. Yeah, so that has been a fun realization that you're like, oh, I can't. Oh, you came in with the word. What is that? Aphantung Phaetongsia. Yeah, I'm going to go with that because I have no better explanation. As for the network effects, you can get that.
Howl.
Hello and welcome on in, Minty System. What can I get you today? Cumin. 2 to 3.
Howl.
Hello and welcome on into the Silly Coyote. Justin Viper, how are you doing today? What can I get you?
Hasta la vista, baby.
It was good seeing you, Justin Viper. I hope you have a good one. Hello and welcome on in, sir, to the Silly Coyote Circus. What are you guys doing? Thank you guys for actually using those. So anybody that's curious, we've decided that that is going to be the trigger for the custom walk-ons. So if you do get the custom command, wait, what's happening? Wait, what is happening? What's that noise? What is happening? Did that go through? Good. I need to set up an audio cue for that one too. So, yeah, the reason I defaulted to you, it wasn't because I defaulted to you. When I heard the sound, I saw your name in the redeems, but it was because you had done it, or like, I saw your name in the queue. I think it was because when we switched over to this computer, it treated you like a brand new person. So I saw your name pop up about the same time I heard it, and so my mouth just spit out your name. Hi, Demo. Welcome on in. Are you taking pictures? Can you get a dirty hooker shot? I don't know what a dirty hooker is. But yeah, I'll make something. It'll probably look like the exact same couple of drinks that I pour everybody else. They ask me for something and it's just always rum and Coke. We're running out of rum, actually. I've been using brandy. God. That's some nice cake there, Captain Tom. You going to share with the class? That is a statement and a half, Dream of Sheep. The Bible is too thick to eat. You know, there's pocket-sized Bibles. You can eat one of those if you wanted to. Are you hungry? We could just serve you food. I've got bagels in the back. I can heat one up. I'll just throw it on the stove for a little bit. Half sourpuss. Oh, we don't have any of that. That's fancy stuff. You'll want that down the bar, down the street. They have that kind of stuff at the Triangle Tavern, but not here at the Silly Coyote. Hi, Volpriez. Hello. My mic is in my face, and I need it back. I need you to back the heck up for me. Thank you. Hi, Volpriez. How are you doing? What you got going on? How was your weekend? Do you got any plans for the following week? Cream of bananas. Pour it into equal parts. Wait, is that a European ounce? I don't know if there's a difference, but I'm going to assume there's a difference. Stir and serve. No, I'm going to shake it. It's going to get all aerated and everything. Rum and Coke sounds great if you hold the Coke. We've made our own Coke before. Not cocaine, Mr. FBI agent. We've made our own Coca-Cola before. It was a cola. And colas have like a lot of acid, like there's a certain ratio of acid that makes it a cola. And so we had actually done a cola before.
Stop making me
but
horny!
It wasn't using phosphoric acid.
Stop making me horny!
Okay. You both have the same sentiment on rum and Coke. So we've made it before, but it used a different type of acid other than phosphoric acid. So it had a bit of a different taste. Now, it was using all natural...
Stop making me horny!
For whatever that word is worth, all natural ingredients. And it accidentally over-fermented. So... What that means is the yeast that we use, we were doing a natural fermentation process, so we use yeast. And yeast usually just eats a little bit of the sugars, gives you carbonation, and it kills it off. However, it was cold in the wintertime, and yeast doesn't fare well in the cold. So we left the bottles by the heater, and they over-fermented in the bottle. So... what people have referred to it, we were giving it out as a gift, like a gift to friends, like giving. And the friends that had tried it said that it was a bottled rum and Coke, and they swear that we just made rum and Coke and like bottled it. That's it. And I was like, no, that's a naturally brewed soda there. They also were very lively. What I mean by that is, if you've ever had like homebrew alcohol or something that you bottle carbonate. Ava! Hello and welcome on in, Raiders. What is happening? Thank you for the raid, Ava. Raiders, if you don't know who I am, I'm Siobhan of the Koyoli, a plural system of multi-faceted artists. We usually are doing character illustrations, but we do from time to time animations, 3D modeling, music production, graphic design. We do all sorts of things. So if you like art, this is the place for you. Today I am doing story time because this is our last stream of the year. And we hung out with a bunch of friends recently who've had birthday streams and stuff like that. And so we're telling all these stories. If you're vibing with story time, that's what today is. How was Marvel Rivals? I've been seeing a lot of people playing that. Barks at you. Barks at you, barks at you, barks at you. Welcome on in, Awin, Ava, Zeal, Scar White Dream. I almost read that as Wet Dream. I apologize for that slip. Jess Lick. Hello, hello. OBS crashed. Boy, let me tell you all about it. I'm sorry you had OBS issues. I'm having hell of issues today with OBS. So I can relate. I can relate. I was talking about just now how I've made in the past homemade cola, which bottled it in like Coca-Cola bottles and over fermented it, and it exploded. And not like a bottle bomb, those are scary, but like this was like they would over ferment, and when you'd open it up, the most of the contents would be forced out because the carbonation, I don't know exactly the science of it, but they like forced out the carbonation, and like with most of the soda. But what people said was in the bottle still was leftover tastes like rum and coke in the bottle. Do I want a food delivered? I'm okay right now, but if there is food to be had, I will have it. Ow! That doesn't count! Ava, if you need to raid and run because you're frustrated at computer issues,
I need to go and find some tight kobolds.
I could use some tight kobolds. Case, welcome on in. How are you doing, Bean? But if you feel like sticking around, I appreciate it. I do really appreciate the the raid. Marvels is solid. 7.5 out of 10. Though you've already have 100 hours in it. Nice. Who did I miss? Who did I miss? And we got the shout out. Yeah, guys, if you go give Ava a follow. Ava's a fun streamer being who does a variety of games, but mostly just kind of like very fun to hang out with and just listen to conversations going on. Lurked there quite a few times. I don't know if we got a picture of Ava and all this stuff, but Ava's got a really fun avatar. Avatar. Minty, you're the second person that I've ever heard knows about the slippery nipple drink. You were the another one was my best friend in college, and okay, maybe not best friend. There's so many friends. How can you pick one that's your favorite? One of my big goblin friends, I love the hell out of him. I miss him so much. Just lost contact, but he would talk about like ordering slippery nipples just to throw off bartenders and like use it as like a litmus test for like the bartender itself themselves. Da, 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 da. Yeah, get yourself some noms. Yum, 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 yum. I was just commiserating on how I don't know how to make food for myself because I have some weird form of aphantasia where I cannot perceive taste before I consume it. I don't know. It's just a new thing I'm discovering about myself. Really happy because you just saved like $90. Heck yes. Yeah, that's some Oh, and Minty System raises a glass saying Siobhan can't make edible fucking food, but is somehow still alive. Here's to the generosity of strangers feeding me all the time. Here's to that. Strangers and friends and very kind individuals who feed me because I can't do it on my own. I usually just, if I have tortillas, I will shove anything into a tortilla and call it food. Oh my gosh, you're gonna do kind of a updated brand to do bubbles. Hello, Thanos. Thanks for the violence. Welcome on in. The snowball's appropriate though, isn't it? And Drummer, hello. Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you doing? Thanos, how are you doing as well? You guys, what's going on with you? Any fun holiday plans? Are you hanging out with friends, family? Going to be streaming with, like, hanging out with streamer friends online? Found out today you're working on Christmas. Gosh, that sucks. You never get any breaks, do you? Never. Thanks, capitalism. I'm kidding. Am I taking the piss? No! People don't know about that here. Basically, I think if it's like, what are the popular drinks I've heard ordered? If people actually do know what they're talking about, they'll usually order a drink neat. Or rum and Coke is a popular one. Long Island iced teas are popular. Manhattan. I don't know if Manhattans are popular. Old fashions are, which always feels like an old man drink, but apparently people order them. I'd actually be interested to talk to a bartender about that. I've never actually sat down and thought about, like, what are the most popular drinks here in America? I wonder if that's like regional too. Like people want fruity drinks in Las Vegas, but like want draft beer in Oregon. I could see that happening. I know I've had a painkiller, but I have no idea what it is in it. Again, people just hand me things that I consume them. Aqualux says there are a whole thing about partial pressures and whatnot that actually qualified to get into, but basically think about how the amount of water air can hold is depending on a lot of, like carbonation. Yeah. It's around 35 degrees, 36 degrees that like they keep beer at, because it's about a right level for keeping carbonation. And again, it's the different types of beer that you would want, like different carbonation like levels. Soda's pretty high carbonation, if I remember correct. But like just by itself, water, carbonating water, again, keep it about like 34 to 36 degrees, and then just as high as pressure as you could pump into that stuff and shake the hell out of it, because the shaking helps get the carbonation dissolved, like not really dissolved. I think that's incorrect in chemically speaking, but like get it saturated in there. The same is true for how gas liquids can hold in. I thought you were saying gas liquids hold in Siobhan, and I was like, I can hold so much gas in here, baby. You don't even know. In a solution, when you pop the cap, all of the gas falls out of the solution, with the bubbles forming around the nucleation point in the fluid. I went to art school, so I'm struggling with some of these words. If you want to show the explosion, you'll want to filter out post-carbonation somehow. Yeah. It has to do, I've read about it. It basically has to do with like the sugar, the way, like the reason it explodes out, it has to do with like the sugar content. And these were pretty sugary even after the yeast had gotten enough to make an alcohol, like a decent amount of alcohol. I mean, they called it a rum and Coke, for goodness sakes. It had some level in there. And the yeast that we use for soda, because it adds the least to the flavor profile, is champagne yeast, which a friend who brews ciders aptly calls combat yeast because it can get some pretty high ABV. Accidentally, even. We use it in our mead. That we've calculated maybe about 14% on usually. It doesn't taste it either. Oh, your salary. You want an Irish car bomb? I love Irish car bombs. That was our litmus test for like to see a bartender's worth. Like kind of just their experience level, because like, man, a proper Irish car bomb, hell yeah. Missed those. Haven't gotten one in ages. We've made our own Irish cream. Haven't made a stout yet. I want to make a stout. Well, I don't want to. I want somebody else to do it, then give it to me. You think you missed the flavor Bible earlier. Strong suggestion with the flavor aphantasia thing. Oh. I think I did. Wait, did you talk about it? Oh, the majorly useful tool for you then is the flavor Bible. Okay. Oh, Valprius, you love homemade root beer? Heck yes. Where'd you make it? Or like, did you make it? Family make it? Friends? Oh gosh, I am so far behind on chat. Let me scroll fast real quick. Wait, no, I clicked all this stuff already. I've read all this. Yeah, I read all this. What are you telling me I didn't read all this stuff for, friend? Oh gosh, I also missed the 7 bits. Why didn't it give me the alert? Did you guys see the bit alert pop up? Well, thank you for the 7 bits. I'm so sorry. Painkiller's a sophisticated pina colada. Okay. Weird animal fact. Certain animals like to get drunk. Gosh, I can't remember the name of the fruit. Oh, thank you for the follow. Follows are anonymous, but if you want to tell me about your day, I'd love to hear it. Also, hello, you beautiful beast. Welcome on in. Some animals like to get intoxicated. Birds will do it. There's a fruit that is notorious for falling off of trees and getting fermented, and animals eat it and get wasted and just fall asleep in the grass next to it. I can't remember the name of the fruit, unfortunately. I've actually had a wine made of the same fruit. It was okay at best. But I mean, if you're out there in the wilds and you have nothing better to do, might as well. So, yeah, animals like to get intoxicated as well as us. Hi, Suki. How's Suki? Look at you, that radium wiggle. A painkiller is 2/4 part rum, 4 parts pineapple juice, 1 part coconut cream, and 1 part orange juice. Sprinkle with nutmeg. I don't think we had nutmeg on it. Well, no, we did. Yeah. How you doing, Sugi? Welcome on in. What are your plans for the, if you don't mind sharing, for the holiday season? Are you going to be hanging out with friends, family? Will you quit? I've already read all this stuff. I don't know why it keeps doing this. Oh, because I had read the flavor Bible and I accidentally clicked on the way. Got it. And Thanish, you're doing stuff with family. Heck yeah. You're 25 and love old fashions. Fair enough. Although you also got a kind of an old fashioned name too. Positive. I like old stuff too. If you couldn't tell, we pretend to be at a fantasy tavern. Midwest is bourbon, usually mixed with something. Interesting. No, Johnny Jump Ups. Johnny Jump Up is a dangerous drink. I've had to drag people upstairs into their bathroom to pass out on the floor just because the Johnny Jumps Ups are such a dangerous drink. So a Johnny Jump Up is a good cider. I guess you can kind of mix it with anything, and a shot of whiskey. That's it. But they don't taste like anything. They taste just like a cider, and it's delicious, and people love it, and they can't get enough of it, so they have too many of them. Hi, Tama. Do you like cider, Tama? How you doing, Bean? Welcome on in to the Silly Coyote. We're talking about alcohol beverages, which is fun. I should have our little bartender guide here in front of me. But yeah, it's a shot of Irish vodka. Irish vodka. I mean, technically, right? Because whiskey comes from the word water, like in Irish, whereas like voda is Russian for water. So voda vodka, it's kind of like, I don't know if it's the true etymology, but it's kind of like I think colloquially accepted. But ishki is where it's the Irish word for whiskey. It's where what was I talking about? I'm getting overheated because my heater is killing me. It's off. I've turned it off before stream, and here we are an hour and a half later, and it's melting me. Also, I have a dog on my feet. That's probably not helping. Pint of cider, shot of ishki, Irish whiskey. And it is good and dangerous and lovely, and even I, who don't like sweets too much, really enjoy it. No, don't lick my feet. I don't want this, dog. Stop it! Also, sorry, Thanos, thank you for the 5 bits. I'm so mad that OBS had a break, because this could have been working. And the graphics card, they ought to both break. The Flavor Bible. All right, I'll take a look at it. I don't expect to learn much. You want something good, try making kvass. Is that the Russian one that's made with beets? Kvass? Kvass, yeah. Oh, made with bread? Wait, what am I thinking about? Kvass. Oh, I think that's Kvass. Not kvass. Kvass. Kvass? I can't remember, my gosh. Imagine Seamus has a fair bit of Irish cream. Oh my. Marula food. Thank you, Luna. That was the one that the animals get drunk off of. Ferrets bring their humans to their babies because they want the things they like the most to be in the same place. Aw, that's adorable. I think I've heard that one before, but I didn't remember it offhand, so thank you for the bonus fact. You made the root beer with friends. We have the most of the stuff to make the outside. My gosh, my brain is melting. I'm going to go open my door real quick. Be right back, friends. Oh, gosh, that's a little better. I'm not wearing anything, and it's on low setting. It's a vicious heater. You made root beer with friends. We have the most of the stuff to make it outside where you live, so we went. You went hunting for it all for a week. Oh, that's so cool. So you actually made like the real like root, right? What is it? The sarsaparilla root? That like, is it sarsaparilla root or something else? I can't remember what it is. But the one that's like not legal to sell. You have no idea what you're doing, but the times you made it afterwards have been good. Awesome. Cream liqueur with marula fruit. Ah, yeah. I don't. It was a no. It wasn't a cream liqueur. It was a wine. Hi, honey. I know. I opened the door and pretended like you were going to go out, and then I shook the door because I was trying to do the thing. Did you guys get to hear her little howl? You're such a good girl. Here, you want a treat? Here you go. I'll give you a free one. Okay, what's a penicillin, Sugi? Is that a joke? I haven't actually heard of that one. Got last minute groceries and Christmas shopping to do. Heck yes. Well, that sucks, but like, it does sound like you're gonna have some fun. Have a family meal. The kids. Do you guys still sit at the kids' table in your 30s? I will sit at the kids' table every single time that I can. I haven't been allowed to the last couple of times. Like, no, come up here, sit up here. I don't want to. You guys talk about boring shit. These kids are fun. Tama, you love cider. You mind if I ask, what brand of cider do you get where you're at? Because we got a lot of Angry Orchard here, and like we're kind of in sort of a pitiful wasteland of cider, but we have a friend that makes his own, and he adventures all over Oregon, Washington, like all over the place, and will get like exotic ciders. We love a good Irish vodka. Who doesn't love good Irish vodka? You could cuisine as a theme. This time you're doing appliances, rice cooker, crock pot, Instapot. That's fun. I'm catching up. I'm catching up. MD 2020 Orange Jubilee is a good as a breakfast drink. Gosh, good old breakfast drinks. We have a friend who makes what he calls Bro J. I can't remember what it's in there other than like a bunch of gosh, I can't remember the beer, but it's like an orange flavored beer sort of thing. It's a wheat beer that is orange flavored. He pours a ton of it into a 5-gallon water cooler and makes a big batch of it when we go camping. Yeah, look at that. The Triangle Tama. Yeah, Kvass. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. They also make it with beets, but using bread, normally black bread. Black rye bread. Got it. Good rye bread and Reuben. Yeah, we've also made that, huh? All right, let's get back to the story time, shall we? Shock Top, thank you. Oh, this is Swiss Raccoon. Swiss Raccoon is a cutie and a good artist. And look, they were doodling in VR for Garflin's thing. And look at this hat. Look at this cutie. What a good bean. It was fun to meet them. That little grin with the little teethies. So good. Jay Zucchini and you see Maple Bork. This was kind of a botched picture, but then Jay got all sad. Jay's all sad. Look how sad Jay is. Oh, did I finish doing this? Ah! Thanks, Windows. Let's make every button close this window. How's that? How smart is that? Windows. I'm so mad I have to use Windows. I'm being forced into this. This is a CBT I do not need. All right. Seizure warning. Coming through. Okay, pause. And you go like this. Seizure warning. Okay, we're back. Sad. Look at this sad bean. He's so sad. But I was going to shout out Tama because Tama's a cutie. And plays a lot of fun games, and has been getting sassier, and you gotta be kidding me. Why is everything so fecked today? All right, go see Tama. Go follow Tama. Click the little button up there. I feel you won't regret it. I think you'll find that Tama's got a great community over there, and he's a silly bean, and he's fun to bully with money. Because he doesn't know how to take a compliment, and it's adorable, and I just want to bully that little nerd. CBT, is that a sandwich? Yeah. What would chicken bacon lettuce? Chicken bacon tomato. Chicken bacon tomato. That actually sounds good. I think. I like all of those things individually. This is why would you move from Windows to Linux? Wait, Donick, why did you put that in quotes? Also, did I say hello to you earlier? Oh, right, you were lurking. Why'd you put that in quotes? Because I am desperately trying to get away from Windows because things like this. But my Linux machine is having trouble. Okay, it's actually working now, but I got all my pictures over here, so it's going to be okay. Then there's Windows 11. Remy! Hi. How are you, Remy? I love your music, Remy. Hi. How are you doing, Bean? Nope, I can't do that here because things are fecked. Remy. Remy, get shouted out. You guys like music? You like watching it being produced and a cutie bean actually being able to like understand what they're doing when they're putting the music together? Go check out Remy. Remy's a wow. Remy actually produces music too, which is really fun. Like, audio engineer, like, understands this stuff. It's fantastic to sit there and listen to them, but I can't understand a word of it. Eventually, I want to get back into making some chiptune style music. Aqualux says, and then there's Windows 11, how it throttles OBS and VTuber software if there's not a foreground, if the foreground application, you know, like playing a video game. Yeah. Windows has some issues. If you guys, oh, Cappy, did I say hi, Cappy? Hi, Cappy. Welcome on in. I saw you come in when I was yammering about Remy. You're right. I was talking about the walk-ons earlier, and since you're the first one, Captain Tom being the second one, I'm going to say that the walk-ons are going to be through the hello redeem. So when you come on, just use the hello, and it'll activate as soon as you use it. Currently, that's not the case. It's not working. But that's going to be the intent. Hold on, I'm trying to get my curtain here so I can get a little bit of airflow. I have a feeling the reason it's so hot is because there's two computers on and the heater in this little area which I have windowed off for sound dampening. I'm tired of looking at Sad J. Okay. So I think this was Hucky. Hucky had found a freak hound that was a husky. Which, by the way, get shouted out, nerd. Hucky's a fun artist. Has also been playing gosh, what was it? The The ones Zypher was doing earlier. Gosh, what was that game? Oh my gosh, my brain. It's melting. I'm literally melting in here. Path of Exile. Thank you. Path of Exile. Brain, I have friends here. Can you just, like, chill? Oh my gosh. Let me reset my... Ah. You yarring at me, Thanos. Good Thanos. Good yarr. So we have a bunch of beans. Can't remember all the names. Oh, and then Jaden the Fox arrived, said hello. There's Sir Gaz again. Got too hot for the sweater. You know, it's beach time. In this fictitious world, it was the beach time, and it was hot, so Sir Gaz had to take it off. And was skipping rocks. How many skips did you get, Sir Gaz? What was your highest skip count? Seamus only got up to 5. Yarr. You yarring at the Sir Gaz? No, you got a gwat at the Sir Gaz. Gwat. Oh, come on. Your highest was 7. Nicely done.
Do it! Do it!
Hucky made Johnny Doodles to do a gamer. Oh my gosh. The cycle is that Johnny Doodle inspired Hucky to art, and then Hucky inspired Johnny Doodle to game. It's wild. I saw that. I can't remember what was going on that night, but mostly lurked that stream. How was that one? Fans are your friend. Yeah. So fans are also the enemy of microphones. I used to have one that didn't seem to cause any problem, and I just need to bring it back. It just got so crowded in here because this is only a tiny little office, and a bunch of paperwork is in here. Building materials are in here. My desk, the dog, a giant vacuum because I don't know why I don't have a smaller one. Oh, are we back to the beginning? That was the end of the Garflin's birthday party. It got kind of like ended off. Seamus wasn't feeling it and kind of left.
You ever not realize how hungry you are until after you eat and suddenly you're like, hey, get back here, you shit!
Thank you. That was excellent, Blues Ass. Thank you for coming in just to say that. Next we have this is the Setsuna wolf meat. Shout out to Setsuna.
Begin the bed.
Oh yeah? Oh gosh, why are you doing this? Don't auto anything, Windows. You're not good at it. Setsuna wolf. Yeah, so shout out to Setsuna. Setsuna does this meet on Friday, and we haven't gone to it a whole lot. At first, we were having kind of a nervous issues with like large groups like that, even in VR. A lot of people we didn't know, but as we grow in the community and stuff and start to recognize people and stuff like that, we've started going. And Matthias went, and Matthias hasn't spent a whole lot of time in VR. So here, Matthias went. This is Kelif, Cutie Bean, and Kelif is notoriously a wiggler in VR. Never a moment sitting still. Always wiggling. Always be wiggling. ABW. You met a lot of friends because of Kelif? Heck yeah. Or Setsuna. Oh, still dying. Yeah, Setsuna. Setsuna's so fun. I really like Setsuna's streams. Setsuna's streams are just relaxing to be in. He gives such a good positive vibe, and he's got such a sweet, friendly voice, and family friendly too, which is always a plus. It's a goal, but it's not currently possible with this. I am a nightmare around kids. That's why they won't let me sit at the kids' table anymore. I try to convert them to anarchy. Oh, Sirgaz, you might hang out with the Setsuna meet next time. Heck yes. I'd love to sit down and actually chat with you more. Merry Crimble. Well, Merry Crimble to you too, Holiday. If Kelif isn't wiggling, something is wrong. Absolutely. There's something wrong. You've barely gotten to know Kelif. Kelif is another great positive being. Very welcoming and friendly, and will just sit there and listen to you ramble about things. And seems to laugh at the appropriate moments, so... That's all it really needs to be. Tech companies have slowly been gravitating towards this mindset where they know what you want better than you do, and you most likely just represent a barrier between them and their money. Yes. You curse too much? Yeah, same. It's true. If there's not one swear an hour, there's something wrong. Right. No, I'm just correcting that course, Aquilux. That's all I'm doing. You've hung out with Kelif in VR for about 6 hours or so. They're cool, and they've very charming laugh. Kelif is an incredibly charming person. And can switch between having the most innocent conversations to the most sussy conversations and like sexually charged conversations. And it doesn't feel like it's going like you veered off track. And it's like a talent that I want to get into. They gave you an ad for absorbance, your bodily...
We're owl exterminators.
Why are you exterminating the owls, Thanos? What do you got against owls? Who'd do that? Voice and personality, right? Yeah. Such a good bean. And he just got this brand new avatar. So he's had the dogger before, but this is the X dog. And hello, Pamder. How you been, Bean? Owls bring death. Not to coyotes. Do they bring to coyotes? I don't know. I've had an owl yell at me. Oh, come on, Windows. Windows, you and I are going to have words after stream. There are going to be 2 words. Get out. God damn it. Every time I click a button on my keyboard, it's like, oh, close? No, don't do this. I'm stressed. It's hot. I'm dying. But Kelif had this brand new one, and it's such a cute avatar. That's the point of all this, Windows. I swear. I swear. Who designs software like this? It's like, you know what people want is a slideshow that closes out entirely if they touch a button. That's it. Cute, wholesome, sexy, and raunchy are not inherently mutually exclusive. And people that can blend this are amazing. I feel like I'm still in the mode where it's like when I veer off, people get thrown off a little bit, and I just want to get into the personalities and flavor profile of a person that can veer into these topics and come right back, and it's what is happening. Hello, Zeke. Hi, how we doing? Here, let's get back to a good picture. There. Hi, thank you all for the follows. Follows for anybody who does follow are anonymous, but if you want to drop a hello in chat, I'd love to hear about your day. Hi, Zeke. Hello, Raiders. Welcome on in. How is the rest of your RuneScape? For those that don't know me, I'm Siobhan of the Koyoli, a plural system of multifaceted artists. I don't like the word facet. I used to say discipline, but you'll find very quickly that discipline isn't a thing we have. But we're usually doing character illustrations. We can be known to do 3D modeling, animation, fumbling around in music production.
It's bringing love. Don't let it get away.
Break his leg.
Yeah, break his leg. But if you like art, that's what we're normally doing. Today, we're doing story time because this is kind of our last stream of the year. We're kind of doing a bit of a summary of some last week, and we're just kind of hanging out, chilling, just doing a just chatting stream. Oh, thank you for the follow. Hi, honey. I got my co-pilot here today who's whining at me currently. What's going on, baby? What's wrong? Did you chew up your bone and that's why you're mad? You want more? Why? Oh, let me give her some more water. She's as thirsty as I am. And thank you for those 8 bits. According to your dad and grandmother, if you hear a hoot owl, it means somebody is going to die. The only way to reverse it is to tie a knot in the corner of the bed sheets so you choke it. I see. Can you stop beating me up? What's wrong? I'm gonna get you some water. Come here, baby. Here. Yeah. There you go. You're a thirsty bitch today, huh? Thirsty bitch. Same. What? Oh, they used the pupper before. This is the X-Doggo. Yeah. So Kelif here was showing this off and was super wiggly, and Matthias was absolutely digging it. Here's Win. This is Win checking in for his job. He's back there working. Was this you, Dio? I don't no, this was... Who is this bean? I can't remember this bean. Gosh, I wish I could remember everybody's name. And look at that. The hyena stare. That is not a hyena. That is very much a hosky. I don't think you know that person. I feel like I do, and I can't just place who it is right now. Digi Raven, friend of stream and fellow streamer, was playing, what was it, Rivals last week? No, Rise of Rain. I can't do that here. Looks like Lupine behind with the soap dragon. Who was that? I don't think Loop showed up yet. This was this Rick? Rick runs around in that dragon. Rick Fernello. But yeah, let me shout out Digi. Digi's a pretty new streamer. Still kind of figuring out the ropes, and come on. I'm too hot for all these technical issues. Can you just please post that? Thank you. Love you. I just realized I'm tagged as a raider because I came in with I have a window open with Zeke in the background. Let me change that tab to somebody else. But that's so funny. I'm marked on my own stream as a raider. Who am I going to go see? Who am I going to see? Hi, those. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. All right, let's back to it. Let's get back to it. Don't hit any buttons but left and right. That's the only way I can deal with you, Windows. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ratmost, hi. How are you doing, Bean? How was your thing last night? I was too sleepy to go see it, but oh, come on. Right. Give me a second, folks. Ads are going to run, and I'm going to need to take a break. I'm sweating here. I'm just a sweaty little bean. Okay. Okay. Are you going to be okay? Are you going to be chill? Can I do this? Of course I can't. All right. Here is where we're going to be. There. You should all go check out Ratmost. Ratmost is a fun streamer. I've lurked there a couple of times. Haven't gotten a chance to just because of the weird schedules and whatnot, but is fun to just watch and play games. Like, has the ability to switch back and forth between chat and the game and keep both going, unlike me who stare at the same screen for the last 15 minutes. Sweating, it's winter, I know, but I'm in a tiny little building with no circulation and 2 computers and I turned off my heater 2 hours ago. I turned my heater off and it's still just blistering hot in here. Also, the dog is in here and probably isn't help setting, like, Ava's setting the place on fire now. Oh, God. Your grandma firmly believes that you cover mirrors during thunderstorms. What's the point of that one? Well, thank you for the pets. Thank you, Valen. How you doing, Valen? Oh, ads in progress. I'm going to take a little break. I need to get some air circulating through here, and I need to go to the little girl's room. I'll be back in a minute, folks. If you guys like to see me on the other side, I'd love to see you. But if you got to take off, I completely understand. I'll see you guys around. Be right back.
What?
I am dying here. My gosh. Technology issues on 2 computers. Usually it's just one. Technology issues. The browsers are failing me. I'm getting too hot in here. And the dog is just like, so the door's open. I leave, right? I'm like, no, honey, please stay in here. Like, you're beautiful, but we just gave you a bath. She, this last week, she got, she was just out in the yard. And then I think she saw a rabbit and she dove underneath a building that's just off of the side of the yard. And she dove underneath it and just got incredibly muddy. And so, oh gosh, I might have the sneeze. I was using my jacket to fan some air in here. I think I knocked up some dust. It's one thing after another today, isn't it? What a beautiful way to send off the year is just to put all the scuff into a single string. Okay, welcome back from ads, folks. I am here. I am fine. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. Scrolling back up, I might have lost track of where I was.
Kevin, could you get me the 3/8?
Just boozy swooning over Kelif together. Yeah, right. You got follow botted.
You need instructions on how to spaghetti.
I missed that one. When it highlights it in yellow, I can't see it. My brain is like, this isn't a box. You shouldn't pay attention to this. Which is the opposite of what that should be. That's why we use a third-party app for reading chat, but it's being a funky dunk today, and I cannot kick it hard enough. Streamer raid thyself, right? It was great, but now you're eepy. Well, heck, I hope you get some good rest today and throughout the week. You get great rest. But otherwise, other than your eepiness, how you been? Setting the place on fire so it's nice and hot again. You got a Milkbone ad and thought it was a bit. I wouldn't try to sell milk bones to anybody. But that's really funny. Like, we should just throw in ads every once in a while. We have a friend that streams like art and animation, and he will just randomly do bits when people subscribe. He's like, oh, thank you for subscribing, but here's a message from our sponsor. And then he just goes and does this like improv bit every single time somebody subscribes. He's amazing. I think it's there. Macaroon Raccoon. What the? Jesse J. Jones, guys. Funny. God, he's a shit post of a streamer, and it's just amazing. He's absolutely entertaining and just embraces kind of like what people would normally cringe at. Jesse J like embraces it, loves it, smooches it on the head, tucks it in goodnight. Jesse J. Jones is a beautiful being. Also a brilliant animator, has worked on a lot of different stuff that I think you guys would know. But yeah, go give him a follow. It's deserving of some love. If you like, he's a shitpost of a person, as I put it before. Positive. Gotta have that qualifier in there. Yuki, hi! My guy didn't tell me that you came in. Hi! What's up, Yuki? I did say Yugi, but I didn't mean to. I know what I'm doing. How you doing, Macaroon Raccoon? You spending time with the family over the weekend or the week? You gonna hang out with friends at all? Eventually. Harbu bird! That's beautiful! I haven't seen that emote before. Harbu's colors are so pretty. I'm not biased or anything. All right, are we gonna be fine if I click over here? Okay, there's Dio. Hello, Dark Overlord. Matthias was having fun hanging out with you and chatting about cheese and accents. It is you. Love your little like antler thing here. It's gorgeous. I love how it's kind of like, it looks like a kid hand painted it. Well, it's like positive. Like it's a really fun done style. My avatar? I'm pointing to myself and I cannot, I don't have hand trackers. Me, Yuki? Me? Of all people. Yes, thank you. Thank you. And you're good. You and your parents will be going to PA towards to be with family. Oh, nice. One of my long time friends has family in PA. I think that's where she's at now. I hope you enjoy. What? The quill? The quill was on Saturday. The quill will be there on the Saturday. This is currently Friday. So this is Matthias's avatar. He loves this avatar. So this one might be one we get. It's called the Chippery. I think that's what it's called.
Today is Friday in California.
Oh no, it was Friday in California when we were doing this photos. But this avatar is something that Matthias really likes and might get for stream. So if Matthias ever shows up on stream, what he's planning to do, you'll see this guy. Potentially. I think that's what the decision is. And this is friend of stream and amazing set of beans like us, the ribbon system. This is Reese of the ribbon system. How do we... Is it the ribbon system? Like this? I hope so. No. God. Oh no, is it just ribbon system? I'm doing so good. These are my friends, and I fucking can't get it right. Ribbon system. Thank you all. But this is Reese of the Ribbon System. They are also amazing artists. They have a really cutesy, like, adorable, bubbly style. I love them. They are so fun to hang out with. They got some great conversationalists in that system. And this is Reese, one of their newer ones. And Reese is a cutie bean and was hanging out with Matthias, and Matthias was being real sweet. I'm surprised when I said Reese, the Minty system didn't come running. That's what Reese is. Yeah, like a little raccoon bean. Thank you all for correcting me. It's just amazing. It's like, I type in the ribbon system, everybody's like, no! You have yet to meet Reese. I know. So that night, apparently it was Finn, and then it switched to, I think it switched from Finn to Phoebe, because Matthias met with Phoebe first, and then after Phoebe disappeared for a bit, Reese came out. Do they like Reese's? I think so. But they're a raccoon, so you should love them anyways, macaroon. They would be Reese's raccoon, wouldn't they? And you would be macaroon raccoon, and you're both delicious beans. Apparently, Reese was very shy, very having a good time, but this is little Reese Bean. And this, so this is Awen. Awen, I think, goes by a different name here on Twitch, and I forget it every time. But Awen was, or Faywin. Awen is here in chat. Faywin is there. So Faywin, I'm releasing dangerous information, had just picked up a haptic vest. At this point, Matthias didn't know that. But it was shortly after this, the information had become privy. And Matthias totally didn't abuse that information. So it's like a haptic vest. So like it responds to touch on the torso and like does a little vibration thing. I think it's a pretty intense thing. At least the way it seemed to, at least. But also, what we love about Faywin's avatars is that they have put together these like list or like these set of ugly sweaters, and has a ugly sweater for basically every day of the month. There's Reese being a shy little bean. Oh, and Radium, and it's Chenpai over here. And I think this is Sleepy Techno Kid, friend of Garflin's. But Radium and Chen, everybody was just talking to Matthias. Matthias is having a great old time. Silius Catus gifted us a month of VR Chat Plus, and one of the features of VR Chat Plus is you can put stickers on things. So people were pasting stickers everywhere. And we of course had this one. Now, you guys might notice there's a huge difference between this one and the one we actually have here. Because I sat there in VR one time just listening to people and vibing, and I repainted this guy. So eventually I'll add this one to the actual, like, the Koyoli Love thing. Like our ones, because like it reads a little bit better, smaller, the dark lines, and like this was before we had Quill's colors, so Quill was like very pale looking. But now that like Quill, we sit down and figured out Quill's colors, we'll update the emote. How do you do post stickers? So it is in your radial menu. There's like the emojis and stickers portion. To add custom one, if you have VR Chat VRC Plus, you can go onto the website and there's a stickers section, and you can post things there. Like you add them through the website. It's not something you can do through the game engine itself. So Matthias was adding that one. We've only added 2 because we don't think we're going to keep the VR chat for long. I think we'll have to if we eventually come to trying to host events like this. We might have to, but we're giving it a trial run. It's pretty fun. We'll share some other photos that we take in there. The feature they ripped from VR, Chill VR mods. So Chill VR has mods. That's interesting. Yep. Oh, hi, foe. Bam, the door opens on its own, and a coyote slinks in before they close off to that reality, ready to connect with whatever the tavern is called to next. Hello, foe. Welcome on in with that beautiful entrance. That, Garflin, is a dynamic entry. Oh, I wish Garflin was here so I could bully him more. Thank you, Ratmost. We'll have to give Chill VR a try. Again, it's just like based on networks. So it's been hard to pull away from that. Like if we liked just going in and playing with the game, might give Chill VR another chance. But since it's like primarily friends, VR chat has been what we go through. And I understand when it's like somebody busts their ass to create a hard, like a good software, and people just go for the crappier rip-off version. It happens. I'm mostly in it for hanging out with people. I don't care one way or another. I'm not looking to fund it. Might look into VR, Chill VR, though, if we're going to do the Silly Coyotes hangouts. Because Chill VR is free as well, right? Aqualux? Put it in a folder locally, select it in the game, 1 of 4, and it plop it all over. Nice. Yeah, it's free. Okay. Actually, that might make sense. I think it was Pythos or yourself that was sharing information on how like Chill VR has a better like game engine inside of it. I can't remember. Maybe it was even Catus. Somebody was talking about like the game engine inside of it, and it seems to be like better and easier to produce for. It's okay, foe. I'm glad to have you here whenever you're here. I mean, there's always the VOD, but there's less interactivity. But I hope you've been well. You hanging out with family? Is that why you've been kind of left behind? Yes. What's wrong, baby? What's wrong? Are you jealous that I'm talking to friends? I talk to you too. I'm talking to you. You're just not listening. It's all your fault, not mine. There's Radium again. Radium's got this cute deer, and like it is like rigged to the 9. Oh, this is a treat from Yuki, honey. Go enjoy your treat. Yuki has treated you. You can remember individual days. Man, I don't know what that's like anymore. Yeah, Radium has this cute avatar, and it is rigged to the 9s on everything. Like, every piece of this comes off as slowly or as fast as you ask. Can I remember individual days? Oh, gosh, I don't even know what that's like. How would I know how to give that to you? Because if, like, you could do that, man, time dilation in that way, oh, God, enjoy the moment. What's everybody going on about? What? Go check out Radio Desu and take off his shirt there, you horny beans. Oh, God, I can't. Radium desu. God, I hope I'm spelling it right. Yay! I did it! Guys, hit that follow button. Radium's a kind of a variety streamer, friend of stream, beautiful individual. Met him IRL at BLFC. Macaroon even got to see him. We love a shirtless Radium, right? Sweetie bean. Aqualux says you have two things you can buy in the Steam store. One is free and uses Steam as age verification to unlock the ability to see spicier things, all controllable via filters. And the other is a support the devs type unlock that takes you from a bunch of free upload slots to more upload slots than you'd ever use. Nice. How many of the free upload slots you got? Because we'll need at least 7. Welcome back, Martin. How are you doing? How is the snack? What snack do you have? Do I have cookies? No. I ate them all because I'm a monster. Are there any in the bottom of the bag? I'm going to find out. Oh. Ooh, the bag smells good, though. Smells like cookies. We all know the fries that fall into the bottom of the bag are called the bagglers. If you don't know this, you do now. So others can tear off the clothes? I think you have to ask nice. On the stream, you just do it through the redeem, which is kind of asking nice by being there that long. Wednesday was game night with friends. You have a couple of legacy games that you play so often that they've been in progress for since September. Oh, that's nothing. Do you know how many unfinished games we have that we're going to get to eventually? One moment, but 7? Okay, yeah. I'm a nomster. That's beautiful. Thank you. Toasted bagel sandwich and Crimbo cookies. What are Crimbo cookies? Sugar and layer. Oh, Crimbo, like the bear. It's got the little cute bear on the front, right? We also tried to scout off gift purchases, and it did not go well. Aw. Big hugs to you. I'm sorry. There's a difference between CRV and versus unlocked account. Okay, well, check it out. Oh, not too much. Oh, like positive. Like I was thinking it was a whole page, like one of those like, here's the reason you should buy our stuff. I could get behind that. Mulch, hi. Welcome on in. How you doing, Bean? I believe we lurked your stream the other day. I can't quite remember, but hello. No, I did it again. I hate you, Windows. I keep going. I'm so used to like having my main computer over here, and I used everything on it. And then this is the stream PC, and this is the one I swing over to in order to do all of like the techie, like the streamy stuff, like shouting out and stuff. So I leaned over and I hit a button, but I only hit the exclamation point button, and it's like, close the slideshow? Yes, Windows, do that. Ah! Yarr. Tech issues, man. I'm telling you, it is Been a day of tech issues. And it all comes down to like a few things that broken, but they're like bottlenecked in the queue. Go check out this bean. Amazing artist. I'm jealous. Of course. Love shouting out artists. Guys, you can just give a free follow. It costs you nothing. I know I'm selling this. But you can help out a person, not a company. Mulchmouth, right here. Lion Drake, hello. The protector of the Colioli hole. No, you can enter that. Go ahead. Punch that hole right there. I don't know what I'm offering you. Hi. Let me get my screen back up. Sorry. Here, seizure mode. Ba-ba-ba. So. Huh? What?
What?
I don't know, man. No, Windows? Going to drown you in a pool of my sweat. Windows, you understand what I'm dealing with right now? You have no business being this bad, Windows. Cookies baked with sand. I think I've seen that. I've seen a preparation video that seemed something like that. I didn't know they were using sand, though. That's interesting, because it just retains heat. Oh, Crimbo is in Christmas. Okay. I have no idea what I'm talking about then. Oh, you're good. You're frantically wrapping Christmas presents. Amazing. We're having late Christmas this year because everything seems to be just arriving late. I don't know why. But here we are. Friday might actually be gone. Saturday was your family shopping trip. That day didn't end up going well for you. Either got a 40% shopping done and didn't feel like you had a good suggestion to give to others. Failure, as in the word that was rattling around in your head for half the day. No, you're not a failure. I'm going to bully you. He helped me bully happiness into foe. Vahan, get bullied with love. Sand, I guess. Sand cookies for Sergaz. If I'm the reverse of the hole protector, what does that mean? Yes, Yuki, it means that I'm the whole violator. What a time for you to come into Salto. Hello and welcome on into the Silly Coyote. Or anything you could say. Well, I'm gonna drink some water now. Hi, how is everybody? I love about to finish saying something and I watch the indicator that says somebody has popped into the chat. Thank you, DeSolto. What a great time. Oh, you didn't hear me? Well, that's okay. There's VODs for that reason. I don't know. Do they use it? Who said that? SP. So in some poor countries, they eat sand cookies. Yes, sand baked with sand. Baked with sand. Again, I don't know if it's... okay, they use sand to fool the stomach as full. Oh, no. Oh. They had some shopping to do too. Awesome. Yeah, sand is a good way to transfer heat effectively to let its you pour on some for more heat. Yeah. Thanksgiving was really late and MFF felt off. What was the context for that one, Siki? I don't remember what I asked. I'm sorry. Office is finally not feeling like it's sweltering. I've got enough airflow in here and the dog stopped laying on my feet. Hi, KLF. We were talking about you earlier and your beautiful ex-doggo. Matthias got some really cute photos of you being wiggly. Oops. So, where were we? This was the moment, friends. This is a married couple that have finally both got VR at the same time so they can high-five each other for the first time ever. This monumental moment when Bug Husbands and Lupin Sheep, both beautiful streamers, finally got to high-five each other in VR. Yeah, I know they could do it in the exact same room, but it's not the same. High-fiving, this magical moment was captured. And then he dabbed. Then they dabbed. I don't know why they dabbed, but... Let me catch up. Oh, okay, the strikes. Awesome. I don't need my stuff on time. I'm happy having a late Christmas if it means people get paid properly at Amazon. By the way, how are you, DeSolto? I was so caught up in the silly moment. I forgot to be pleasant. Hello. How are you? Thank you, Fulfy, for that quote. I'm out of the loop on all this, but you guys know. Thank you for informing me.
How do I take my pants off?
Hey, if you need help, let me know. But ask polite. Buy me a drink. Sirkaz fills stockings with shrimp and sand cookies. Or Pilk. Can't forget Pilk. Strawberry Pilk, specifically. Cellulose, yeah. Cellulose is the way to go. Cardboard. We were talking about everything coming late this year. Oh, okay. Yeah, in terms of like Christmas presents. So we're just having the Christmas a little bit later. It's just a day. I mean, I can move it around. It's fine. Mm-hmm. VRC is real life. It feels more like real life than anything. What happens if you hit the escape P? I'm not going to find out. Windows would probably crash if I'm being honest. You can leave your hat on. I don't want to. Pineapple Pilk. I have no idea if that sounds good or bad. We were discussing this earlier. I don't have the ability to determine flavors. Lizard Pilk. You typed your damn Discord proxy? That's why we're trying to switch over to just having our proxies be just our names. So it's like if the proxy doesn't work, people still know who's talking. And if we mess up and go somewhere else and forget that it doesn't do that, it just it doesn't proxy, and then it still works. People know who's talking. Yeah, literally with the deliveries. But you're right. It just feels like everything's been off. Like the year happened too fast. You've got some pilk. Oh no. Oh yes. Aquilux, where does one volunteer for pilk deliveries? The pilk store. Why are we still talking about this? I have no reason why you wouldn't do that, Yuki. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's why. I agree. Yeah, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. How is it December already? Time is silly. You'll find out quickly that there are no milk from lizards. This is true. One, where are you finding the nipple? Yay, crippling anxiety. Yeah, why do we have to experience time linearly? Why can't we see time? Oh, I got you, Aquilux. Taking notes. Everybody write that down. Cappy, do we know anything about capybara milk? I think they'd have some. Huh. These and more. So anyways, this is a magical moment, and they dabbed. I think they sneezed. I can't remember. Wolvez being cute. Dr. Hawk, Wolfez, Bug Husbands, Lupin Sheep. I forget who this is. This is Silver, and this bear belly right here is it's Silver Zor. Guys, help me! It's the Pokemon Silver Zorro. I've never had to say that out loud. I've read it 1,000 times. Thank you. I have said it out. I've read it 1,000 times. I've never had to pronounce that until this moment. Love those words. The things you find out when streaming. But yeah, it's Silver, and the windful art is the bear belly right there. Oh, and this is Nervous. Nervous Deer. You're reminded of the most snappy "go F yourself" line you've ever heard is "go milk a bowl." I've heard that one. Yeah. These are different nights. I don't know why. Oh, this was a moment I don't recall. Matthias didn't remember the memory, but Lupin had just died of laughter right here in the middle. I don't remember what was said, but Lupin absolutely enjoyed the moment. And this is a mistake. This is supposed to be in Saturday. So that was Friday, folks. That was Matthias didn't spend much time in VR. Jumped out and then immediately started feeling extreme fatigue and went inside, was actually supposed to play games.
Today is fine day.
Yep.
In California.
See, look.
Right.
Friday in California, Saturday in California. Friday in California, Saturday in California. That's the difference. But immediately after jumping out of VR, felt like physically fatigued. Was supposed to play Valheim with partners, and then just had to go lay down. And this was absolutely weird because it's wintertime. We're not doing a whole lot of extra work outside and stuff like that. And just felt like he had just run a marathon in like an hour. And like, if you guys, it was like in that nausea form, like where you work out too fast, too hard, and you kind of get sick a little bit. That's what he felt. And we're not sure why, because it basically knocked us out for the next day. Sobe has a drink named Lizard Milk. Is Sobe still around? Thank you, Yuki. Well, now it's getting hot again. Heck. It is still around. Okay. Oh, it's life water that went away. Came into VR. Here's Vire of the Ribbon System. Decky System right here. And Bellis and Bug Husbands. And back here is Were Lycanthropy. Werely for short. I don't remember who this was, but they were wearing the the avatar Bug usually uses the moon fang. No, those are knees you're seeing behind Vire. Right, Zeki? This was there's Setsuna. Setsuna was a tiny little bean because see this grate right here in hold on, I'm in the way, right? I can't see this, Windows. So right behind me is this grate where you get into this room for. Like, it's a very fun little Christmas room. I don't quite understand. Like, one, I don't know how they got this couch that's here. I don't know how they got this in here. They certainly didn't get it through this freaking hole. But they got this house, this picture, which is AI art, AI imagery, rather. This one, too, had got all this stuff through this little tiny hole. And I don't believe it. I call BS. Immersion broken. Build the room around the couch. Yeah. They also don't use it very much because they can't get back here. Have a pilk for every Koyoli. I'll start on it. And it would have to match our colors, too. I would have blue raspberry pilk. Gotta lurk for a bit? Absolutely happy lurking. Thank you for being here. Immersional damage. Hold on. Immersional damage. Love that. Thank you. That is... That's beautiful. Thank you. Back to work. Have fun. Oh, have fun milking your customers or whatever it is you're doing today. Setsuna. Setsuna just wears this freak hound well. I don't know how to put it, but doesn't he, like, he just looks good in the freak hound. Oh, I will.
Willie. Good advice.
There you go. Good advice. Oh, and Zord. Zord was because this was the night Quill was out. So Quill was running around saying hi to everybody and talking with folk. And had run into Zord, who was using the same. So this is the dragon version of the same plush avatar that Quill uses. Whoa, where's the pictures of? Oh, right, because we're in the wrong folder. Let's get those into the correct folder. And here we actually have some good images. Let's see if that's the right one. Did we start off with this? No. That was the mystery. Dose. All right. Upon running into Zord here with the Stellar plush. Oh, do not autoplay Windows. I swear upon this sweat pile underneath me, I'm going to drown you. So this mystery, this had been the talk for some time that night. Basically, Oldrego had taken a picture of Zord's picture, and they were seeing different things. So Quill comes along, and because we have this the VRC Plus camera thing, run in there and it's like, oh, let me take a picture of it, and take a third picture of all the pictures, and we're all seeing different things on this one picture right here. Like this picture right here, I think was the one that had the most detailed difference. But basically, we were all seeing different portions of the same image, which was weird. Wrong OS is more like it. Windows has not been the right OS for us ever. So, of course, now that we're all like, we fell into this thing, it became like this, not a conspiracy theory, but it was almost like the red string was being pulled out. Everybody was trying to figure it out. I can't send messages through this one, but I can read this one. It's going to be like Windows Scrim. There. Oh. Oh, I just watched that episode last night. That was King of the Hill. It's the fireman episode. The other, like this other fireman, volunteer firefighter.
No!
Had made that laughing sound. So, by the way, this is how those photos look in VRC. Like, they'll be floating around looking like this with the, like, Polaroid sort of background and everything. Yeah, hangs a lumberjack and he's okay. Yes, that one. So that's what it looks like inside VR, and everybody's just talking about that. Jovi, Hawk, Safe Thunder.
Can't
Everybody's just
sleep.
running around.
Clown will eat me.
It's true. Clown Vor, man. Clown Vor. Yeah, it is a classic. Chenpai, Dr. Hawk. There's Quill. Somebody put a hat on Quill, and Quill loved it. And then had a wonderful conversation with Javi here. Javi Cody. Is it Cody? I'm not sure. But Javi here had a wonderful conversation. They were having such a heartfelt conversation. Javi had been like reminiscing about the emotional impact that the Peanuts like cartoon had on them, and it was just phenomenal. And Quill was having such a great time listening to Javi like share about the positive influence of this cartoon, this art form. Who's the animated dude with the black turtleneck? Upset at the concept art? What, on here? Which one? Huh? Hmm. Faux, I have no idea. That was an accidental picture. Oh, this is the point where Quill was just exploring after having that long, heartfelt conversation with Javi, and was in this room here, just exploring, and then Caliph started talking about having like I can't remember what the concept was. What was an accidental picture? The belly. The dude with the black turtleneck upset at the concept art. I don't remember. It's choring time. Catch you later. Have a good one. Thank you. Good luck choring. I hope it's not a chore. Is that a command on the channel, or is it something else that tracks how many times eating? Oh, it's the vor command. You're right. Oh. Into inflation, are we, Wolfie? So is the economy. There's a German version of Lumberjack song with some changes. Oh, really? That's fun. Does the tavern offer warm milk? Yeah, I enjoy a warm milk. I see we've activated Yuki. Hi, Yuki. But anyways, this was like Quill had run out because there sounded like there was going to be a lovely conversation here. And like had run out, and Caliph is this orbiter of positivity. So Quill was like, yeah, let's go. Run out here and just started hanging out. And of course, Caliph is, I'm still dying from this heat. You'll have to forgive me. Warm pilk, then where are you going to get the carbonation from? Oh, did we scan? I didn't even see that coming through. I apologize. I hope it was a fun scan. It was not. That is terrible. Well, better luck next time, Volprius. I will get a noise cue so I get it. Oh, and it looks like ads are going to be running in 3 minutes. I do need a break. I need to shake off this heat. My God, I am dying. It goes to show you how well we insulated this place. What animal does the milk come from? Which animal do you want it to come from? We normally get our milk from Mona Lisa, but don't say that name too out loud. She might come running, and we just got her paid up, and where she can actually remember us paying, and I don't want her coming back in here thinking that we forgot to pay again. She's not good with the money, but she has some beautiful cows that have some gorgeous milk, and we have to keep her paid and like happy. Okay, thanks, Vahan. I'm gonna look forward to having that mystery later. Your avatar looks odd there. Does it show everything in the avatar isn't allowed? I don't know. Um, I am just noticing the antlers here. I don't know. Again, we were talking about this earlier. Basically, we have some weird issues since a couple of weeks ago. We had a crash, and ever since coming back, everybody's avatars have been loading weird. Look at this! It's so colorful. This is Bionic. Bionic. I'm not sure the full name. I just remember Bionic. Beautiful avatar. Oh my gosh. This is the first time I'm seeing it. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. Of course, Kelif is just wiggling. Look at how much Kelif is just wiggling constantly. Oh, too far back. It was just a good conversation. Setsu just brings delight. Look at this bean. Just scrolling around like this. Little tiny guy. Oh, and about that time, Quill wandered back to the room here, which was exceptionally crowded, but everybody was here. Zeke's here. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Look at you. Look at you, DeSolto. You're just as wiggly. I'm going to have to check out this Aiden Fox because you and Captain Tom both use their emotes. Mm-hmm. You'll send a screenshot in art to show you what you mean. Okay. Oh my gosh, you all love this person. Heck, why am I missing out? Like, Captain Tom's used their emotes forever, and there's the ad. Of course. I'm going to take the break real quick, folks. Gosh, I need to shake off. I'll be right back. Hi, everybody. It's me, Siobhan. Hi. How's everybody doing? Hi. 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 I'm going to need some more tea. I got some tea. I'm taking a sip. Javi. Hi. Hi, cutie bean. We are just chatting about you. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to keep follows anonymous. Hello. Hi. Hi, cutie bean. We were just sharing photos. I'm trying to find it. Where did it go? Is it this one? No. Close that. Oh, thank you. Oh, I need to take a break. I need to take a break from my break. I don't do well in heat, weirdly enough. All right. There you are. There you are, right there. Look at you. How you doing today, Bean? Look, this beautiful photo of you and Quill. There you are, right? So many glorious goobers. I know, Garflin, you miss out, but I understand you're doing stuff. Quill had such a wonderful time hanging out with you, Javi. They were really, like, inspired by what you were sharing about your positive impact. So, yeah, there you are. And it was so funny. Quill kept running off in random directions and then just wound up right back next to you, like here. And then, again, ran off, met Setsu, wind up in this other room, and there you are again. Quill wasn't following you, but it sure as heck felt like it. Iced tea? It's, at this point, it's iced tea. Oh, nope, it's hot. Yay! Yay for insulated containers. I'm gonna go with the... I don't know if this is like anywhere else, but I've heard a lot of South American people say that like they eat hot food in order to sweat, which cools you down. Despite eating the hot food making you feel hot. I don't know if this is anywhere else in the world, but I really appreciate this logic, which is why I eat hot sauce all the time. This is the only reason. If you drink a lot of hot tea, you can imagine you start sweating. Yeah, and it's funny because like my tea earlier wasn't hot. It was just everything else. Oh, by the way, I got to turn off the dog redeem. She went inside. She went inside. I was worried she was getting a little hot as well out here. So I sent her in with a partner. Ow! Also, I can't imagine the extra body in this small little space is helping out that much. Disable all. Ow, why'd you hit me? Who did that? Macaroon! You violent hecker! Why are you so violent? Oh, Quill was having fun with this. So you can see Wolvez's hand right here. So Wolvez was like up next to Bug. And Bug has this fuzzy little thing, but Bug kept adjusting in VR, which interprets the whole body shifting up, and Wolvez kept getting engulfed. At this point, Quill had switched over to this the pupper, this avatar, because their avatar isn't built currently with the ability to like lay down and raise and lower, and so was having a hard time interacting with people who are very cozy and like hanging around and like crouching and stuff like that. Werely is so cute. Quill had a great time running up to Werely and just chatting, and was talking about avatars and other stuff that I don't remember. Oh, Javi, it's okay. You met Quill the other night. We're a plural system, so there's a bunch of us beings in this brain. You met Quill the other night, who uses they, them pronouns. I, Siobhan, am trans. Much to the chagrin of Seamus. The Seamus grin. You drink hot tea during summer. I drink hot tea all year round. I can't not drink hot tea. I grew up with Southerners who loved sweet tea, and I gotta say, Hi, Mince. Welcome on in. How are you doing, Bean? Trans gang, trans gang, trans gang. And Ribbon! Hello. Hi, Vire. Oh, God, I can't use this window. Right. Guys, you want to see a cute artist? You got to go see Mince. Mince barely made affiliate and just has a bunch of cute emotes already. Very pleasant to go hang out with and like just lurk. And yeah, very cute artist. Oh my gosh, I love the art there. Anyways, hi. Welcome on in. How you doing, Bean? And you're doing good. Okay. Oh. As somebody with a Latin American heritage, you can't eat or drink anything that comes out hot. It'll burn your tongue. Fair. I don't think we have any like Latin anywhere in like the lineage, but I love hot sauce and hot foods. I will burn my tongue on pizza and I will just go back for a second bite immediately. I don't have any shutdown. I like, of course, people that know us know of my crimes already. So my food felonies. Oh, you love spicy food. So that's what I meant. Like, I've heard that like people in South America and maybe Central America too will like eat spicy food in order to sweat, and then the sweat causes the body to cool down. So it's like a weird way to force it. And I don't know if this is anywhere else in the world or if it's just like something that's like a local belief within Latin America. I always think about it every once in a while when I start sweating from like eating a bunch of spicy food. I'm like, oh, I'm just cooling myself off. You sweat when you drink your morning teas. I'm trying to hydrate. Yeah. That makes... You sweat on the outside when below freezing, it gets colder. Yeah, hypothermia risk. Yeah, and that's one of the reasons you don't want to sweat like over wear clothes in like wintertime in places that have that like extreme cold risk. You're not indoors? So my office is out in the yard. Is that what I was talking about? I don't know. I've got to switch over to my other headphones again. I have the big over-the-ear headphones, and I noticed that's not helping my sweating. Also, why is there vocals in my, like, 8-bit mix? Who did this to me? Who did this? The Yard. Yes, exactly, Sir Gaz. Okay. Whew. So, yeah, at this point, Quill had switched over to the pupper avatar, which is what Kelif used to use before switching to the one that you guys have seen here today. Oh, thank you for the pats. 8-bit Screamo. Oh my gosh! So in 8-bit, there's a thing called what's it called? A voice box or something like that. It's an instrument you basically like speak into. Well, you don't speak into it. You just move your mouth like you actually are speaking. And then you play notes and it vibrates through a tube that's in your mouth and resonates from your mouth itself. It sounds very gross, but it is an interesting instrument that's like gets that effect of like singing through a like voice modulator sort of thing. Vocoder. Is that what they're called technically? Okay. Yeah, they're really cool. Monster Club. Marie, you should talk to Seriana. She deals with that stuff too. And absolutely, Minz, you're a great artist and you need to love. Everybody go follow Minz. I'm sad I don't get to hang out in your stream very much. I was going to the other day, but then I wanted to bully Distant Medium a little bit. What song was that? The one you were listening to, Javi, just now. Was it VVV? Here. I'll just back it up. Ah! I almost didn't see that one coming because my OBS is off the screen. Oh, God, I'm tired of using this Windows stuff. Go away, Windows. I hate you. I was going to do the song. It was this one, right? Torture Machine by VVVVV. I think VVVVV is a furry, too. I've seen there's, like, they have a YouTube channel and they have, like, a furry avatar. I think that's true. I don't know for sure. Dio! Look, Dio again, being a cutie. And this time has, like, little gloves on, like little arm warmers.
I'm a man! I'm 40!
I know you are, Fulfy. You are such a man. You're such a 40-old man. It's what Daft Punk used. Oh, okay. They're vocoders. Seriana the Kobold. Yeah, the Kobold. She deals with that stuff too. It's she has a very hard Thank you for that. You love this sad 8-bit indie song? Yeah, heck yeah. Adab here is the one that's sharing the name of the songs, this song. That's our little robot. It's doing the best it can. And thank you for the self-care. That water is out. The angle of the water sprayer is sus. That's funny. I had to check out which direction it comes from. I don't know. Stretch. Oh. Oh, God. I was slouching. Heck a slouching. Let me adjust my seat. Thank you, the pets. I look forward to it, Mince. Oh, you want an ASM yarr? Is that it, Sir Gaz? I don't know. You're the first one redeeming this from me. I have no idea what I'm doing. What is that? Is that Sir Gaz? Are you being a good little lizard? Are you being a good little lizard? Maybe you want a deep yarr. I kind of stole that from Kellev. Kellev has like a little bit of an ASMR redeem. I kind of like we picked that up from them. Ow! I don't feel like I deserve that, but maybe I did. I don't know. I'm barely paying attention. ASM yarr. It's a talk box. Talk box is the word I was talking about. Yeah. That's what I remember talk box. Because 8-Bit Universe on YouTube uses talk boxes once in a while. And it's not a style we like. We don't really like the songs that have the talk box. But it's such a cool instrument. Sometimes it's just like, I want to play with it. More accidental shots. Dio being a cutie. This is a very, like, Quill was having fun with this avatar, but it felt very off because they're so used to their, like their little like plush tuber. Was having fun interacting with people with it, but it's so funny. Like, VR gives, like, if you don't have your avatar or like one that you feel comfortable in, it almost feels like a weird dysphoria, like a dysmorphia of sorts, of like not having your body. As weird as that is. Oh, but everybody was being cute and cuddly and terrifying this poor sleeping being. this is Jovi had fallen asleep and was being drawn on in some cases, taken pictures of. Later there's people that actually like drawn eyes over them. IRL word ban is unavailable. Well, it does make it hard to... This was an accident, but at the same time, I agree with this accident because it makes it hard to tell a story if I can't say things in the story. And at this point that I'm... Oh my gosh. So the heater isn't even like... It's been off since the beginning of stream. I just touched it. It's fine. I don't know what's causing all of the heat in here. Is it just my computer? Huh. Well, let me... All right, I'm going to screw things up here. Okay. I turned off my tablet. It's not hot from the tablet. It's just me. I know. I'm dying here. Yeah, and the CPU is... Gosh, I hope that's not in Celsius. 120? Okay, that's not in Celsius. Oh, thank God. I don't know how it got changed to Fahrenheit. I just had a little panic attack. I was like, oh no, my CPU is boiling. No, it got changed to Fahrenheit. Thank goodness. Aw. This is Zeke. Sweet bean. Look at that bean. Look at that squeaker. Woozle. Trip. And I think this is Trip's partner. We're not... First time meeting them. Is it about the... ban the word Christmas? No! It's illegal. You can't ban Christmas. What would Holiday think? I guess I could just say Crimbus. You know somebody who discovered empathy for body dysphoria by switching off their avatar they finally settled into, was sympathetic before, but now knows. Interesting. Krim Sazbo. You ever guys ever read a word and feel like you're having a stroke saying it? That was just that moment for me. Whew, I need a breath. You were going to ban the word like, see, that's like really rude, you know? I notice I do that. And you know, it's funny, it's one of those words that you don't recognize you say until like you're listening to your own recordings later. I think there was a lot of accidental foot picks that night. It's not really Quill's thing. Aw, there's Ziki. And this little creep. So somebody had a plush, like, little, like, thing that was part of the world, and it got thrown back there. Listen, Kia, Quill doesn't even think about that stuff. So if Quill does it, it's all accidental. Now me, I'm not that innocent. The couple of times you'd looked around in VRC, aside from being lost and feeling out the place, all the arms of the few avatars you have were like too short. Yeah, that's another thing. I'm okay with mine. Quill doesn't seem to mind. Quill like adapts with theirs because theirs is real short. There. That's when they started drawing on the sleeping person at the party. Is it possible to do song requests? Oh God, did I not turn it back on? I'll turn it on. Let me change the price though. It is enabled for 100. Oh, so cute. Quill was having a great time hanging out. Was hanging out, chatting with Zeke, and was just having a great time. And Zeke had to leave, kind of like take a break from VR for a second. So at that point, Quill had started running around. And this is when all heck broke loose because Quill runs outside, doesn't see anybody, looks over to the left. Teenagers by My Chemical Romance. Heck yeah. Looks off to the side and there's this little car sitting here. Goes up to the window. Winful opens the door and says, "Okay, is this McDonald's? I'm looking to place an order." And Quill immediately yes-ends the situation and just starts like, "Yeah, no, actually, sir, this is a Wendy's." And so they were apparently, I'll get into this. So Quill's just standing there on the outside staring in. And they're like, "Okay, let me order some apple slices." Like, I want to order some apple slices. And Quill looks down at the thing, like pretends to look down at the computer. And it's like, "I'm sorry, sir, this is a Wendy's. We don't have apple slices." And then Trip Hazard runs up and like, "I think Wendy's has apple slices." Quill's improv in this whole moment was on point because it's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir. My manager says that we do have apple slices. I'll make an order of apple slices." And at some point, when like everybody in the back here, Lupin, Werly, and Wolvez are all acting like children. And just demanding apple slices. Win, also a beautiful improv comedian, decides to just like gets tired of the kids, walks away to go get apple slices. And then Quill sneaks into the back of the car here. Win comes back. Win comes back holding a jar of cinnamon and just calls it apple slices. Again, improv, using what's available in the world. And came back and said, fine, I had to blow somebody to get these apple slices. And Quill says, you ordered the apple slices from me. Hi, caffeine. Hello. How are you doing? I'm telling a story about what happened on Saturday night in VR, where a bunch of adults just started doing improv comedy. Just started role-playing these characters. So I remember why Win ran off. Win tried to pay with Monopoly money. And so Win ran off and came back with a jar of what they said was apple slices. And had to blow somebody to pay for them. And Quill, being the one that took the order, was sitting back there like, I don't know who you blew, but it wasn't the person you ordered from. So, anyways, the story gets a little bit off for a bit because, you know, Werley's taking over the seat. Matthew is here. What is it? Mathematics or something like that? I forget the username, but Matt here is hanging out and everybody's just being an absolute dork. Win comes back, gives over the cinnamon jar, and then they start pouring it all over the car. And then Win's like, what are you doing back here? And Quill just immediately speaks up like, sir, please take me with you. I hate it here. They don't pay me enough. They're making me work on the holidays. Please take me with you. Get me out of here. And so just sits in the car. They close the door. This is Trip Hazard, by the way. This is Trip. Trip was the manager in the previous scene. Has also jumped into the car. Quill stuck the pupper's snoot through the car seat and was having a fun time with that. And at some point they decided to all go in for Christmas dinner. So everybody comes in, everybody's banging on the table. I wish there was a video of all this, right? I know. Everybody's banging on the table. Matt here is running around with the cinnamon shaker, pouring it on all of the food. Quill's just being a good boy, good pupper. Werley is absolutely into the kid moment right here. Look at that. Wolvez is bored. Lupin's mad in the scene for some reason. It sounds like a typical furry con, right? So Win's running around trying to appease all the kids, and now Quill, who is the adopted Wendy's employee. And of course, other people are showing up, witnessing the madness that is this weird improv act. Oh, Werley. Werley's avatar here is so cute. I don't know. There was some, like, I think there was a attempted, like, photos here, but, like, hands kept getting in the way and everything. And then they figured out how to make, like, drinks with this stuff. And so, Trip was running around making drinks for everybody. Quill just taking photos from afar, observing the madness. Unfortunately, not all the time. This is about when Wolvez started running around being a brat child. And was being a brat child. Apparently, what was off screen, what Quill didn't get privy to, was they had been torturing Torrent Dragon by running around in egg avatars. There's an internal joke there. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I yes-end it. And every time we see Torrent mention eggs or something. But apparently everybody was running around in egg avatars. And Torrent was trying to just like run away from them and ignore the eggs. And so the eggs hatched into their normal avatar, like people's normal avatars. And they were the children. Hi, Foxworth. We saw you earlier when I was sharing photos from Garflin's birthday, cutie. How are you doing, Bean? Egg. And so when the eggs hatched, they were brat children, and Wynn had to be the adopted parent there because Torrent refused to take care of the kids. Oh, that's true, Wolvez. You know, Quill didn't think of that. Oh, I think around here, around this part, everybody's like really small and they started like growing their avatar. Of course, kids grow up so fast, you know. They started sizing up their avatar to about how they normally are. Everybody's getting, like, I think of falling apart a little bit in terms of the narrative of this whole weird improv roleplay thing, except Quill. And at some point, Quill breaks it all down of like, no, so you drove up to the windows of the Wendy's to order apple slices. I hated working there, so I jumped in the back of your car. And then at some point, too, Wynn had decided that Trip was the new mother. And so started calling Trip like honey and everything. So Quill broke down the whole story of like, yeah, you pulled up to Wendy's, ordered apple slices, and tried to pay with Monopoly money. We couldn't take the money, so you decided to run into the store. And in that meantime, I snuck into the back of your car, and because I hate it here. Then you blew somebody. I don't know who it was. We still don't know to this day. For apple slices. You come back in, adopt me, because I hated working at Wendy's. And then you married the manager of the Wendy's. This whole weird improv thing was like the second highlight of the night. First highlight being hanging out with Zeke. Second highlight, this weird improv act. It was all just a bunch of weird people feeling the night. The egg does need to realize it from themselves, right? You're right. Oh. You have to take time to think about what to say. And that's fair, too. Like, you warm up your improv muscles. The Quill model, no. Quill was this character the whole night because, like, more or less just didn't have the ability to keep up with the plush tuber. With the little plush avatar. Even though everybody really likes that and compliments it all the time. This is when everybody started getting sleepy. Oh, and then Quill was being a goober. And kept going into people's avatar and slowly leaning forward until their face pops out. Just freak people out. It's I think this is where Quill's sneaking up to merge into Wolfez, I think. Drawing on people, of course. And then we're back to the beginning. Absolutely wild night. I don't know what possesses people to eventually just like role play weird scenarios, but when other people jump in, it's amazing. And so just the next time your friends are being weird, what if you just say yes end? Gosh. So those were the 3 nights of hanging out with people in VR. Unfortunately, I didn't get to get too many screenshots of it, but I hung out with Garflin on his Tuesday birthday stream, because Garflin was doing a subathon, and we'll be doing an event during Christmas. So give Garflin a follow. You will not regret it. You will see me there sometimes. I love hanging out with that goober. Absolutely lovely, beautiful being. If you love just chatting streams, Garflin is a master at it. And then I was hanging out with him on Tuesday where we were playing Portal together for his 12-hour stream. And I think I jumped in about 6 hours in. So we played Portal together. And by the end, Garflin's brain had absolutely melted, and it was wonderful. An amazing time. Let's switch back over to the just chatting. So that was basically our week. We had a long, involved week with a lot of friends, a lot of good, amazing people. And so many more that we didn't get to like shout out and mention, but I think that's a bit of it. This has been an amazing year with all you. We have grown to know so many people, so many new wonderful people, such as basically everybody that's hung out with me in chat today. And sometimes a multitude of people in all of that as well. Love you, plurals. I love all of you people. You're all so amazing. Thank you all for being here with us, putting up with our nonsense, and embracing what is a weird existence, and being our friends. We really appreciate all you. I mean, I don't know how many words I can share about it, but you all have made this year one of the best in all of our life. It's just been a fantastic time starting stream. We knew a couple of you from Blue Zest's community from before, but actually getting to like stream and see you guys, you're all a bunch of characters, and we love the hell out of it. Like, we love doing this. And yeah, that is correct, Yuki. Because the only other place we know you from is Ati's stream, and Ribbon introduced us to Ati, so I'm pretty sure that's where we know you from. So yeah, it's been freaking-tastic year. I cannot express this enough. And like each of you, just being who you are, being a part of this community has been phenomenal. I love you guys. Like, oh, thank you for the pets. Yeah, Yeah, Mulch, it was beautiful having you here. And I know we're still getting to know you a bit, but it's good hanging out and like lurking in your streams and hearing some of your fun, uh, some of the stuff you talk about, like D&D and whatnot. Um, if you guys want to hang out with us more, I'm thinking I would like to try to hang out in the Discord more through voice calls and stuff. We share art there, not us mostly. But like there's art channels, there's dad joke channels. It's very fun. We're going to try to take a little bit more serious next year. How? Thank you, Thanos. You violent being. Yeah. I hope you all have an amazing Christmas. And like I hope like the new year greets you well. I'd like to try to figure stuff out, but really the best way to talk to us is through the Discord. Is there a spicy art channel? You know it. Yeah. Thank you, Radonic. Thank you all for being here. Oh, how do you think I close? Do you guys know how I close the Windows slideshow? I'm not sure how to close it. There's no X button. What do I do? What do I hit? How do I close this? Oh, right. I hit any key on the keyboard and it'll close for me. I love this scuff stream. God, let's find out a friend to raid to. This isn't as long as my normal streams, but it's been a Snoot's doing Valheim. Honorable mention to Snoot. You know what? Yeah. We don't ever get a chance to raid one of our top raiders of this entire year. So let's go raid Pythos, friend of stream, and also does VR chat streams. Well, not VR chat, chill VR, which is an alternative, which has less drama, I think, behind it. I don't really know the specifics, but hey, let's go raid Pythos. Anybody got a good raid message? Aw, Foxworth, I know you did. Heck. It was a great time, though. Gushed about how cute you are. How good it was meeting you in VR. Sir, this is a Wendy's. That is a beautiful one. Thank you, Yuki. That is a great raid message. Scram. My God, this... I hope to see you guys around, but we're going to be mostly taking a break from streaming for the rest of the year. Might try to do something over the top of the new year, but if anything, it's going to be a next year thing. I think. What is it? Oh, look at that. The first is on a Wednesday. Let's do a world building Wednesday at the beginning of the year. Let's start off strong. Hope to see you guys here. If you liked what you saw here, this is kind of the vibe we go for every time. So hit that follow. And if not, love you all for being here anyways. We will see you next time. Thank you all for coming. And we will... I was going to make a joke about coming again and again and again, but I'm not going to. So take that. Love you all for being here. Angel Boy, love you. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Sparky! Get rotated, nerd. See you guys later. Mwah!